Welcome, everyone. We are here in the inaugural session of the Salt of the Earth. We have our five thespians here prepared to enter into the mighty maelstrom known as my mind. Everyone here had absolutely no clue who was in here till today, so we were going to have a very interesting Milu to deal with. I will start with setting the scene. The lot of you were whisked away by some ethereal means to a realm beyond your understanding, and you find yourselves awakening after being whisked away. While I describe this particular scene, bear in mind what in the Sam Hill you were doing before you were whisked away, because you'll probably have to talk about it when you meet everybody else. Okay, let me see here. I gotta remember where the Sam Hill I actually started in my notes. There's way too many notes. All right then. The five of you awaken in a room. It is sweltering hot. You find your hands are and feet are firmly planted. You're face down. You open your eyes, and the brightness of the room begins to peer into your eyeballs, and you adjust to it. You see around you four other creatures. Now, everyone can see the map, correct?
Yes.
I see a black screen.
Nope. I
Yes.
see a black screen.
Why do you see a black screen? Hold on a second.
It says game paused.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. God fucking damn it. Every single fucking time. Like, Foundry! Okay,
I'm seeing a map.
Okay, so Volta sees the map. Wait, hold on a second. I think I know what happened. Okay. Phoenix, you can see the map, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know why. It's because I didn't set your stupid tokens yet. Hold on a second. Okay, now you can see it, right, SJ? Oh, I know what happened. That's the old fucking token. There we go. Okay, can
There we
everyone
go.
see the map now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, SJ, can we see the map?
Nope.
You can't? Son of a bitch. Alright, give me a minute. How about now?
Yes.
There we fucking go. God damn it. Sometimes I really hate Foundry. Like,
You love Foundry. You push Foundry. All I hear about from you is Foundry. Quit lying.
I know I show, but like, I'm like Martin Luther, but I only have like one thesis, and it's like, can you make token visibility less annoying? All right, so
Looks like I have the wrong
oh god,
face, but don't sweat it.
we'll
Just letting you know.
we'll fix that later. You could just say you
Yeah.
put on the wrong makeup today. Like, okay, well I do this spooky narration. Let me get back to what the hell I was doing, called setting the scene. So, all right, you all awaken. You find your eyes adjusting to the situation. You are surrounded on all sides by what seems to be a large stone temple. Murals line the walls. A large dome is overhead. There's no natural light, simply four sconces in the cardinal directions of the room. It is as you see it. The only noteworthy distinction is, do you see the kind of larger diamond that surrounds the inner diamond? That one is
Yes.
that one is not there. That is a drop into a large pit of magma. As a lot of you awaken from your stupor and recognize that you have four other compatriots within this area, you can sense that you are atop a very brittle platform. As you attempt to pivot yourself to your feet, you can feel it almost kind of quake and quiver underneath the weight of your body and everyone else's body. It seems you'll have to handle this situation with delicacy. And you are on the platform where you are. Vultaz in the middle, Marta's in the east, Celerity's in the north, Varun Darel, damn you, your elf name, is in the west, and Sky, thank you for the easily pronounceable name, SJ, is in the south.
Can my token's name be modified? And I'll try not to be so disruptive.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Now, a lot of you have regained consciousness. You have all of your equipment, all your gear on you, everything as it is. You just found yourselves here, five strangers in search of an exit. Anyone is willing to take the floor, and mind you, if you're not used to running an online game, we're just going to have to figure out each person's cue when they're done talking so we can politely butt in. So we're probably just going to have to, let's pull off the band-aid. Does anyone want to go first, address the rest of the party, make a comment?
Does anyone know where the fuck we are?
Oh, and before you speak, kind of say, I am such and such. Like, Luan is celerity. So people can know who the hell they're talking to and stuff. All right, go on, Luan.
That was all.
Okay, anybody else?
Barandario speaks up. I would fear for my life, but I see we are all prostrate in the same manner.
Ancient elven wisdom.
Marta speaks up and says, I have no idea, but I have better things to be doing.
Sky says,
Journal entry, narcissistic personality. Just kidding.
Sky says, I have nothing better to be doing, but I don't like it anyway.
How far is the gap, Ian? Is it 5 to 6 feet, or is it a full 10?
It is 20 feet. This is the closest map I can
20
find.
feet.
I know. Oh, you are welcome to roll perception, anyone, and I will give you all some little details about the room. And you are also welcome to cooperate with one another to sort out the situation.
No.
And I am adjusting Sky's portrait to be gender accurate while everyone makes their rolls. Let's see what we got here.
Alright. Out of character to do this, to make these rolls, I click on my profile under actors, correct?
Under thespians, good lady. Yeah, you click
My
on that.
apologies.
It's fine. You can actually click on your token on the map, like just double click Sky and it'll open up.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And then you just click perception. Okay, wow, these are some, wow.
Some mediocre rolls.
This is beautiful. Wow. Obviously, the narcissist is so good at looking within themselves that they're also good at looking outside themselves.
Ian. Fucking consummate DM, Jesus Christ.
All right, so Marta and Celerity. Actually, basically everyone gets this because the room's bright enough. So I'm going to give you a quick little blurb about the situation. The platform is pretty delicate. You can see that it's covered in a variety of sigils that you reasonably conclude, if any of you are proficient in the arcane, which I think is literally everyone except Celerity.
I am not.
No, you are. No, I mean if you have magic. A certain somebody doesn't. Ramondel, Marta, Vulta, and Sky, you all kind of note that the platform that you are on bears the traces of arcane sigils, conjuration sigils, but it seems that the sigils has been cracked and broken, and you can kind of almost tell in the air that it occurred recently. So it seems whatever brought you here necessarily broke the platform and put you into the situation you are at present. The room itself, the diagonal of the diamond is about 40 feet wide, and it is a 20-foot gap. Actually, it is exactly what it is to the surrounding walls. You can see that the surrounding walls have a very consistent mural. It seems that somebody's banging around and hot micing. You're gonna have to mute that.
What?
Someone's banging around and hot micing, so you're gonna have to mute that. Okay, it stopped. So I guess someone got the
Ian.
message. What?
May I ask a question that'll benefit the party? Can you give a blanket description of all the people everyone sees so we can make surface judgments about each other from
Actually,
the onset until we learn more about each other?
I actually like that. We'll have everyone give a brief overview, and then I'll get back into the narration. I guess we'll go from the top.
Thank you.
Marta, would you like to describe your narcissistic personality disorder? I mean you.
Do you mean like give my backstory right now, or
No,
physical descriptors like
physical descriptors?
I look like
observable.
Observable? Oh, okay. I guess observable would be that I am a autumn eladrin, so obviously I have like complexion, red hair, and like kind of a reddish complexion. And then on my person there are like items that one might use to like craft specifically with like just like in like basically like things that someone might find at a tailor's. Oops, did I lose connection? Are you guys still there?
No, you're
We
still
can still hear you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. But that's pretty much it. And my arms are crossed because I'm upset.
Your arms are somehow crossed so you're on the brink of death, just so everyone knows. By the way, I don't approve of this. Like,
I appreciate that. I respect that.
respect yourself, Queen. All right, Fulta, go ahead and describe yourself.
So she is a very tall, dark and beautiful looking demon. She's horned, winged, and has hooves for legs. So those quote unquote like digigrade legs. She's muscular and fit, and she's wearing some very interesting looking armor.
Okay. How heavy
But-
does the army look? And I apologize for interrupting. I'm a little extra.
It looks like plate armor, but it doesn't look
Noted.
like your regular set of plate armor. There's something strange about it.
And
But
she's I'm sorry, go on.
she has fell green eyes, so they're like glowing and green, kind of menacing. And she's 7 foot tall. She's tall. For those who play World of Warcraft, she is a Eredar Minari. If anybody happens to play that, so.
Okay.
But yeah. She's eyeing everybody kind of suspiciously right now because she's surrounded by people she does not recognize in the new situation.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to tell Luan that all they missed. Actually, I can just tell Luan the only thing you missed is that Marta is a narcissist.
Gotcha.
Check. All right, Luan, it is your go. Oh, my mistake. I mean, celerity. It is your go.
Celerity is a relatively lean bugbear, pretty short for a bugbear, like 5'6" or so, wearing mostly shades of like wine and purple. So they look short, they look extremely fit and concerned for their precarious situation. Oh, and they have a tattoo on each arm. Both are horns. One is a curling ram's horn going down the arm to the hand. The other is a more straight impala-looking horn going down the other arm.
So based. Oi, Farun Darien. Go ahead. Tell them how elves are people or whatever. Just lie.
Sky looks to be...
SJ, I said Farun Darien. It's Cajuns.
What?
Cajuns above
What? Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
All good.
All right, go ahead.
Varundariel is wearing a full suit of plate mail that has blue motifs with a gold filigree. He has a shield on his back and a long sword scabbarded at his side. Here's the part that might gain me some ire. He has very pale skin, incredibly striking blue eyes that almost look like a nebula, and blonde, long hair. He's obviously an elf, but not an elf of the land, an elf of the stars. When he looks, he doesn't look with contempt. He looks with an inquisitive nature. He controls his anger, and he listens. Continue.
Sky, my dear, please describe your perfectly stable character.
Sky looks to be about half human, half elf. Probably something like that. Easily humanoid. Only thing that may be of note would be blue hair that is very shiny and clearly cared for. He clearly pampers at least doing his hair. It is about shoulder length and tousled around his relatively expressionless face at this time. He seems slightly perturbed by his present circumstances, but not worried or like he has any clue what's going on. This actually describes his face in most situations, but it's appropriate in this one. He has rather long, slender arms and hands, and a subtle tattoo of a rose on the right side of his neck. And he is currently wearing a very modest, humble black cloak, but you can see underneath it, peeking out, some fancier, or rather better quality shoes, leather boots.
Good. Okay. I realized I
Elf
made.
nods an improvement at the well-kept hair, because elves definitely know about good hair.
Are they born with it? Is it L'Oreal or is it just superior elven genetics?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Oh my god. Okay, let me continue with the narration. Thank everyone take an inspo for the very good little biased introduction there. All right. There's a little at the top left. You'll see a magic die on your character sheets. Oh, top right, above your character portrait. Just click on that. That is inspiration. It'll start glowing and pulsating at you. I know it's menacing, but it's a good thing. All right. You're on the platform. It's unusually hot in here.
I'm dumb. Where is it?
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
found it.
Got it. So
There's a die?
yeah.
Sorry, I'm also dumb.
Fucking
Where's
Marta.
that?
So click on your. Okay, so your token is on the map, right? You just double click Marta.
Yeah.
And then you see at the top left, it shows your character portrait where you're smug and self-absorbed.
Yes.
Okay, to the top right of that, you'll see a D20 icon. Just click on that. That's where you store inspiration.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the room is unusually hot. Everyone can clock that there is no externally verifiable way out of this room, and only one person here can read what's on the walls. Everyone else can kind of tell that there are 4 doors: north, south, east, and west. At least what you can tell. They seem to be a kind of brass indentation in what is otherwise a marble wall, ornamented with various frescoes and murals. Etched on each of these doors is a phrase in a language that only one of you speaks. I didn't even check when I put the language in here. But only by the grace of God, the merciful Allah, one of you actually speaks this fucking language. So I'm gonna send it to him right now because he's immediately gonna read it. Because you don't have to roll anything to read. We're not in Mississippi. Okay, here we go. I sent it to Mystery Person, and they are welcome to denote it. If anybody else wants to roll to see what in the Sam Hill it is, it can be history to see if you recollect this language. All right.
And might as well try. No.
It did not go well.
It's not deep speech.
It went very, if I may. Sky is now clearly struggling looking at these strange markings, and our hands are tied down, right?
No, you're free to move.
Okay. He
Uh-oh,
carefully
first time-
procures from a cloak pocket a small velvet black cap and puts it on.
What is this fucking hat?
I'm not asking to re-roll, however, that is the... I missed
got
that
it.
in the description, so we're rolling with it.
You got a 19. You did good. Like, I don't know why people think a 19 is failing.
Because he needs the hat to have any intelligence?
You already have it on, technically.
Oh, okay, so I just missed that in the description, my bad.
Yeah, you're fine. It's already equipped. With
Like
your
a small newsboy cap.
So, with your 19 Sky, you determine that the language is Celestial. You can't read it, though. Only one mystery person can read Celestial here. And I'm waiting for them to finish reading it. guess it's actually a lot. All right. No worries. Cajun, you ready to read it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Feel free to read. It doesn't really matter what door it is. So you just say there's 4 little ditties over each door, one for each.
My friends, please heed the words that I say, because I can read what is written. Duty. Free will is merely the means by which to exercise righteousness. Passion. A mortal must flourish. The mortal that languishes dies in this realm and the next. Liberation. To be free is to bound as others are bound. Means. From each according to their ability, to each according to their needs. It appears we have a riddle to solve.
Oh, liberation should say to be free is to be bound as others are bound. I
I
put.
read it as you wrote it, motherfucker.
I know. I'm not chiding you. I mean, I'm the guy that
I'm
wrote it.
teasing. I was chiding you. I apologize.
No, that's fine. I don't care. I like being. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. So,
Oh my god, again.
so I posted it in chat. Everyone, I imagine Varundarel will point to which one is which. You have a little bit of a riddle, and you can't tell that excessive motion and
I want better
movement
chips.
disbalances the platform and seems to be poised to plummet you to your deaths. What would we like to do?
First, a question: where exactly is this written? Is it like one word above each doorway, or
So
what?
it's like there's a celestial sigil for duty, passion, liberation means. There's 4 doors: one to the north, one to the east, one to the south, one to the west, and each one corresponds to the phrase that's below it. So the duty door says free will is merely the means by which to exercise righteousness, etc., etc., etc. And he's conveyed to you which one is which. So like, I guess we can just go north is duty, east is passion, south is liberation, and west is means.
So
Got
passion
it.
is the one behind Marta, then, correct?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Oh, let me detail the murals that are lining the walls here really quick before we get into anything else. All right. Between the sections of each door are a variety of murals. They all have a consistent bottom, a flourish of blue with arcing traces of white, seemingly depicting waves. Above it, it shows figures encircling the walls, creatures with chartreuse skin, red hair, covered in golden earrings and bangles. Lilac-colored cloth clings to their forms. The murals seemingly have a start, depicting a chartreuse creature being born, then growing, taking on employment, siring a family, then rising up and up and up towards where it arcs at the dome above you, each to meet 3 evenly spaced creatures with vibrant blue skin. They're all tall and draped in golden cloth, jade bangles and necklaces drape from their forms. One is blindfolded and holds a leash to a missing creature. It seems that portion of the mural has seemingly fallen down into the magma below. Another wears a mask with a pronounced brass-tinged smile. A small harp is in one hand and a flute in the other. And the final one shows its face, a neutral expression, save for eyes that bear a piercing golden radiance. Within its hands, a sword and a scepter. The mural shows these 3 creatures in procession, them arising out of water surrounding them, tilling an empty field upon which eventually the chartreuse people grow from. They're harvested by the blue beings and then raised, and it shows the 3 blue figures instructing the chartreuse creatures in farming, metallurgy, math, and the arcane. And then there's a final portion that is at the dead center of the dome, directly above you. It shows the 3 blue creatures surrounding the chartreuse creature, tinged by a pale crimson radiance. All of the blue creatures have an expression upon their faces of awe and wonder. And the doorways that you see the celestial writing above are all made of jade, whereas the rest of the building seems to be made of marble. farming and math. God, like mathematics, numbers.
Sorry, I got it.
No, it's fine. I know players don't understand the concept of numbers, but like, like
Bro, I know 2 + 2 equals. Wait, how drunk am I? I understand.
hey, I'd kick your ass, but there's at least 9 of you right now, so I'm out of here. Like,
You've bought more alcohol for me than I've bought since I moved here. Shut up, Ian.
I know it's my fault. So,
All right.
Teasing.
so we have a riddle here. How would we like to solve it, my dear compatriots?
I'm studying it. Duty, passion, liberation.
Oh, feel free
To
to
be
do
free.
it in character too. Though I imagine you are. So go ahead.
What door reads liberation?
That would be the south door. So below sky.
Okay, I only have 2nd level spells. And I didn't take. Hold on. Astral Step that elves have. Let me find it. Starlight Step. I want to teleport. I can only do it twice. Equal to your proficiency. What's our proficiency at level 4? 2? Okay,
2.
I'm going to Starlight
Yeah.
Step to the south door. 5. Are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot, my friend?
5.
10,
Oh,
15,
it
20,
bears
25,
it bears
30.
mentioning that there is no lip in front of the doors. So it's just vertical drop down into magma.
Ooh.
Then maybe it's not worth expending that ability until we know more.
Correct. Anyone else have any observations? How about Vulta? You've been strangely quiet.
Well, right now, she is remaining quiet, kind of on purpose. She's trying to read and understand, but also trying to keep an eye on everybody around her. She remains in the center, and since this platform seems to teeter, she very, with subtle movements, moves like her hoof and her weight to try and like balance other people's movements to keep it from
Yeah.
teetering too far to one way.
Smart. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and on that note, Celerity speaks up because I think we had a similar train of thought. I suggest that if anyone moves, the person opposite them moves in exactly the opposite direction. We want to keep this thing balanced. So if someone walks south, the person across from them walks north. So we keep the weight even.
This seems sensible. I like
Do
surviving.
anything you ask me to do.
I must agree. If
I'm amenable.
Sorry about this.
if anybody needs to tries to jump or something, I will take their position.
How far away is it again, though? And you have to jump over lava. Is that what I heard?
20 feet away.
And there's lava.
Yes. The lava's about 50 feet down.
Oh, it's beneath us. I see.
Yes.
There's like a chasm
Does
between us and the doors.
does anybody have a way to open doors from the distance? Perhaps a spell or such?
And you said it's 20 feet, right?
Yes, it's 20 feet away. You gotta love starting off D&D on hardcore mode, which is put a bunch of doors in a room.
We were discussing this. We sure
Yep.
were.
The player fears no thing except doors.
Wait a minute. Am I detecting infernal, Ian?
There is no infernal in the room.
Okay.
Well, maybe one.
Yeah, you could tell that lady's probably not on the up and up.
I'm throwing a side eye towards Volta at all times. I'm trying to play it off like I'm just looking at that armor, but there's something there I'm concerned about. Otherwise, how
Well,
much time has passed? Can I make another perception check?
go ahead. Also, anyone, God damn. What do your
Hell
Is
yeah.
eyes see?
is there any detail that hasn't been missed? I was focusing on the people with me, but now that I've discerned that they're not a threat, I'm looking at the room at large. Wow, that was embarrassing.
So, you can tell that there's no locking mechanism to any of these doors. You can tell based off of the sigil work and the other things in the area that it looks like exiting this room requires some kind of demonstration or something in reference to the items that are over the door. There are no other clues aside from the celestial writing. You scrutinize the murals, you scrutinize the ceiling, you even look over the side of the edge a little bit, much to the consternation of your compatriots who have to slightly adjust themselves, and there's nothing really below you. It seems this is a room to just trap the illiterate, apparently.
Was that a personal attack on the party? I feel personally attacked.
No, it's not a personal attack on the party. Anyway,
I'm teasing. I'm
why
teasing.
don't you sit down? We have your juice ready, and you
Um,
can take your nap.
Oh my God! Thank you, Ian.
You're welcome.
Free will is merely the means by which to exercise righteousness. A mortal must flourish. The mortal that languishes dies in this
All right,
realm.
Didn't
Martha.
anyone say they had a
yeah.
spear?
Okay. So the board that we're standing on is like basically if we move, it's gonna shift, but it's also brittle. So will it break if we like change like our positions?
Give me an investigation check. I think you
Okay.
actually be the one to do this one, unless anyone else has an understanding of. I'm really glad no one here's a dwarf, because otherwise I would hear stone cutting. Um, like, if anyone
You said
here
it.
is familiar
Okay.
in the metallurgical or stone arts, you're welcome to make a check to determine the structural integrity of the platform.
Okay, I'm gonna make an investigation, you said. Why can't I roll this? What do I need to do to get this to roll?
Okay, so you click on Marta, and then you just click on investigation. You just click the word.
I am clicking on it and nothing's happening.
I just clicked on it and it worked.
There you go.
Are you clicking on? So did you double clicked on Marta on the map, and then the sheet popped up, right?
Yeah, and then it just rolled. There must be a delay or something.
Okay, why don't you click on it,
Oh,
and then because I was me rolling, and I'm not going to count that one. So click on investigation. Also, where's Jude? Isn't he supposed to be helping you?
yeah, he's right here. He's telling me to click on it too. What's happening?
Calligrapher supplies. Oh, do you want to scrutinize the writing?
Oh, I did not intend to click on that. I was trying to figure out how to scroll down, but actually, that's a great idea.
You could have just said yes. That's exactly what I meant to do. like,
No, I was looking
like,
through. Okay, Sky is carefully looking through his pack to see what may, if anything, what may help. He's gonna look at his calligrapher's supplies. Gonna consider them for a moment.
okay.
And then attempt to glean whatever he may from how the writing is written.
One moment. All right, here 1 minute. I have like a billion people texting me because everyone's like, "But what if I double jump, triple jump, and then do a spin?" Like, no. like, okay, so what? Oh my god. All right, so Martha, did you click on investigation? I need you to click on investigation. Just
I did. I'm just gonna restart the page for myself really quick
okay. I
because
will roll
when
again,
I
and okay, we're gonna go with the 12. Um,
okay.
you can tell that it seems to be, to your knowledge, some kind of reinforced stone with metal, and you can tell that the creaking and the movement isn't necessarily from any kind of structural defect. It's just the fractured nature of the platform makes it so that the like rebar and reinforcements, you can just they're being rubbed against each other more so than they otherwise would because of its fractured nature. So you're just hearing something that sounds like instability. The platform seems like it could probably handle a little bit more movement than you're doing right now.
I immediately stand next to Sky.
The platform moves ever so slightly, like about an inch or two of dip, and then it stops.
Liberation is the southern door, is it not?
That is correct.
I stand next to Sky.
Okay. Well, what everyone else likes to do. Oh, and let me tell Sky what you got here. You can tell that based on the etchings and the carving of the celestial into the wall, that they are arcanely warded. They are inherently magical. You're waiting for some kind of prompt in order to activate.
Well, if there is an order to these, then South may be first. Duty begins with free will. Liberation defines to be free. But what does freedom have to do with mortality and means? He's gonna pat his cap a little bit, just like make sure it's there.
Oh no, my anti-himbo juice.
It's you know.
Luan, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Any commentary, Celerity? Also, if you click your token, you can move them around by just using the arrow keys, such as how Marta is going around being a narcissist now. You could also just drag and drop them. Like I will grab Celerity and put them here, so you just do that. Though, Luan knows that. What we like to do. Any other color commentary? Anyone else have some insightful observations about this mysterious anti-himbo device?
Oh god.
Hey,
Can I insight check the riddle?
It's not a person.
Okay.
Time out. That's brilliant. Let them insight check the riddle. Is the DM bullshit? Rolls the dice.
you roll a nat 20. You achieve moksha. You break free from the endless cycle of reincarnation and unite with the universal soul, Atman. like
Holy shit.
Well, it sounds like we perhaps have to. That this is more performative. In other words, we need to perform what is described.
Curious. That is an excellent idea, quips Varendariel.
Okay, Marta would like to ask a question to the group.
you just ask. You don't have to like. You're a narcissist. Act like.
Well, I know.
like
Her narrator is asking for her. Okay, Marta. So
do you always start every sentence by saying your name?
I support it.
I stand it. Like
Look, don't diss good role playing. Marta, continue.
Okay, look, everybody. I have a question about my door, the door that's behind me, the passion door. It says, "A mortal must flourish. The mortal that languishes dies in this realm and the next." Can someone please define two words for me? Let's define mortal and flourish. What is it asking? And passion, I guess, as well. Any ideas what we could perform against
I
this door?
I suddenly have an idea. Does everyone have a means to get the fuck off this platform? Like, I could just Starlight Step. Can everyone get off this platform by their own means and see if maybe it's just a giant pressure plate? Because Ian has put emphasis on the platform and the fact that we're putting weight on it and that it moves as we walk. walk around? Like, if we step off of it, is it just one giant pressure plate? And that would be obvious to D&Ders, but to us, it's like he wouldn't just spawn us on a pressure plate, right? That would be inane, but it's Ian, y'all. He'll do anything. He's a genius. And he's
What
a
if we all
psycho. That's why I love him. So can we all get off this pressure plate and see what happens? It's worth a try because we haven't done shit since.
I'm willing
There-
to try anything to get out of here.
Sky
Um,
What if we all
has.
jump in the air at the same time?
What'd you say?
Let's not be hasty. Right now we are surrounded by lava, and there is no place to stand than on this.
Is that true, Ian? Am I getting the wrong impression? I thought you said the outer square was lava. Does that mean the entire room is lava, or is there a pad
The only
10 feet,
there
3
there
feet away
is
from me?
there is no lip on the exterior of this chamber. Like, I know it shows platforms and
Oh,
everything. Ignore that. The only thing that
yeah,
exists
I've severely misspoke. God damn it.
is the diamond.
Yeah.
Look, I've already been scolded by Skywolf once. I don't want to get scolded again. I'm trying.
Young man, how dare you use your brain?
Does anybody have knock as a spell?
I don't like you. Uh,
Um,
no one's a wizard, so no.
I have
Lilith
neither.
is a great party member for.
That was a pro gamer move. Actually, is knock a wizard exclusive spell? Let's find out.
I have
I think
neither
sorcerers
knock
and stuff have it.
spells.
If D&D 5e is
What?
worth the damn it is.
Bard, sorcerers, and wizards get it. So
That's fine. We all draw from the same spell list in old school. Go ahead.
we have two genders here that can do that, but I don't think they prep those spells. Unless they did, which would make me very angry. But it's fine. Okay, what do we want to do, gang? I love the paralysis over 4 doors. Like,
I wanna
Not
do
really.
something extreme. I'll shut up so that you can be heard. Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, no. That wasn't like an angry thing. That was a do I need to adjust my headset thing.
No, you're fine. You're coming in clear.
Okay.
You were very clearly heard when I was admonished by you. Yes. I'm going to I tease. I'm going to cast fire resistance on myself and jump into the lava and see what happens.
What the fuck?
How much damage do I take?
It's 20
Or don't I?
d10 a round, dude. Now I
So
have
you're cautioning against that.
you know what? If I think your character's smart enough to know that that is probably not a good idea.
Oh. But what if it's an illusion? Like, we're out of options. It's time to start doing like
You could
toddler
poke a
scientist
finger
shit.
in.
Okay, I was about to say
Okay, that's a good point.
there's a lot of ways to test if something is an illusion, Michael. All right, all we have to do is just not jump into it.
Drop
All-
items.
All I just heard was Cajun, you're benched out of the game. I will call you when you need to. Noted. I'm muted.
No, you're
You're
good.
good.
No, you were trying something, and I congratulate you on the boldness.
Thank you. I throw in a non-flammable object that isn't my person and discover it's lava, and we're good.
What do you throw? Give it a little bit of a personal touch. What does he have on his person that's just like, oh, this is garbage. I could throw this in here.
If I'm looking at my inventory, the one item I have to throw, it's painful. I have a small stone that reminds me of home. It's from the place where I was found as a kid. I throw it in there because I'm desperate to return there, and my heart sinks as I realize it's real lava. There, I did something significant, at least to myself.
That is base. Take an inspo. Like, wow.
Can you have 2 inspos?
I inspo stacks. It just resets at the start of the next session.
How do I
believe
give
that-
myself an inspo?
Okay. Let me.
Sorry, Scruffy.
No, that's fine. So, on your main character sheet, there's attributes,
sir.
inventory, everything. Yeah, it says resource, resource 2, resource
I already
3.
clicked it. Boom, got it.
You got it. If you have multiples, just put like inspo on one of those resources and just mark them down. Okay, unfortunately, the narcissist has left. How long have we been playing? Has it been like an hour of you people trying to get past this door? Let's see here. 45 minutes.
Yeah.
This is classic D&D.
Well, So I think we need to figure out and determine what each of these little things is, so we can attempt to either do or say in response to each one, or at least predict. For example, the passion, as Marta brought up, sounds like Marta wanted to define what mortal and flesh meant, or flourish meant.
Smart.
So I believe we're the mortals in this, and it's telling us to flourish, in other words, to succeed, to live on, and it's warning us that staying here in this realm will lead to us dying in this and the next. And so sounds like a double death. I'm not sure what we would do to that, as that sounds more like a warning than a thing to perform. But looking to duty. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm still curious as to what happens with the pressure plate idea. If we all jump in, not towards the doors, but just like off the plate, like up in the air at the same time, if that has any effect.
That might be an idea. We could attempt that.
Because if we all land where we started, it wouldn't unbalance the platform. But I don't think it's that risky a move.
I think it's worth trying.
I've had a revelation.
What's that?
Ian,
What are you gonna do? I'm terrified. Like,
you ought to be, motherfucker, and you know me. I'm a wild card as fuck.
wait, hold on a second. Let's take SJ. Did you already leave?
Not.
Okay. Let's take a quick fiver.
Oh, really?
Okay, let's take a minute because I have to go urinate, and then when I return, we will continue. So everyone, go get your bevies, leak the lizard, drain the main vein, do whatever we gotta do, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Noted.
Here.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. In today's after a much-needed break for libations and other combustibles, our players have devised an expert stratagem to grasp victory firmly in their hands. Now, I believe our elf compatriot here wishes to discuss the stratagem with his compatriots. Please carry on,
Yes.
Veronica.
Well, Volta raised an excellent point. We should pay attention to the words of each door, but the only thing that wasn't brought up was means. We all have a very different means. So, on the one hand, either Ian is a genius for saying that each of our characters has their own means to escape, or he's just a jackass that's made a blanket statement and didn't know that we'd read too much into it. So how do we go from there? We all have a different means, but what does that mean to the riddle? Because if we all jump at the same time, I mean, was that worth a damn? Or so before I babble, which I'm fully capable of, what do you think we should do, Lilith? Because I think you're brilliant. You've been in my games. What should we do? Should we all jump at the same time, or do some other radically crazy shit to figure this out?
Sky suggested that, and I think that's, as long as everybody jumps at the same time in the same spot they're in, it's worth a shot.
Okay.
I'm totally willing to participate.
I'm proud of you for that. Should I go back to my eastern corner?
Sure.
Yes.
Everyone, go back where they were.
Yes,
I can't fucking believe this.
I know.
All right, out of character, I'm going to try out a bunch of different accents for Sky over the course of the game, like just session 1 to figure it out. Because I have to do a silly accent to separate out of character talk from in character talk. It's just easier for me.
Today is our workshopping session. For example, later in the day, I have to deploy a French accent for a bunch of people, and it's going to be terrible. Uh,
Je m'appelle
Hope we're
Dylan.
those people.
you'll find out as soon as you escape this room.
Can I give Sky some constructive criticism? I won't be judging you based on your accent, but your hair care. Is everyone ready to jump?
I
Yes.
love that.
Yes.
Ready.
I
On the
can
count
sense-
of 3.
All right, Volta, take the lead. Give us the 1, 2, 3.
All right. Everybody, jump in on the count of 3. I will start with 1 and proceed to 3. Not 4, 3.
Jumping on
5 is
3.
right out. All right. 1, 2, 3, and she'll jump. Hopefully, everybody does too.
I
Yep.
jump on 3.
Jump on
5
three.
is
Jump on
right.
three.
Wait, does everyone jump on 3, or do we jump after 3? Is anyone
No,
confused?
I
On
jump
three.
on 3 because she made it clear and eliminated my ability to be a jackass about it. I jump on 3.
I could sense Lilith's brain start to be like, wait a minute, I sense chicanery. Like, all right, so you all jump in the air, and as soon as you jump in the air, the southern door begins to glow a faint lilac.
Oh.
Does it
The southern
continue
door
to
was
glow?
Liberation.
It was
This is to be
liberation.
found as others are. We had to do something together.
Congrats, you've opened one of the doors.
Oh, it opened?
No, it just
It's glowing.
you got to get all of them. Like,
Oh.
Okay.
But so it's glowing. I'm sorry, it's glowing. You said.
it's glowing, and in your narcissism, you believe it glows because of something you and only you did.
Well, I am the most creative, but
Liberation was brought forth
I will
by
cross. I will cross it
What?
off the list.
what?
I was just crossing it off the list. You got 3 more now.
Gotcha. If liberation was brought forth
Oh.
by lack of touch to the ground, then the next easiest to attempt may be flourishing, because we can all be happy or fabulous. There's just sparkle in Sky's eye as he says this.
Ian, the only door that lit up was the southern door.
Yes.
Be prepared to deliver hints, because goddamn, dude. That being said, how do you want to handle duty or passion?
These are a little bit trickier
Oh, yeah.
to flourish.
I'm gonna be real with you all. Wait, not today. Your character should have strings on you. Fucking, did you not follow my step-by-step character creation guide? It ends with hallucinogens. All right, never mind. Okay, now you can riff if you have an idea. Discuss the idea with people and let's get going. The liberation one was clever. I like that. That was very enjoyable. There's a metric here, and you hit it with liberation. You got to just throw shit at the wall and see
I
what
have a
sticks.
reach. I have a reach of an idea
Oh no.
for all of us to try.
Oh no.
So I have the spell of minor illusion, and this door is asking us to flourish. So if I cast my spell and put and make it seem as if there's a pile of like money in all of our well, not in all of our hands, but in the middle of the room for everyone, can we all act really happy and rich? Maybe that'll open the door. That I told you it's a reach. I still
It's worth
maintain
a
that I'm the most
try.
creative, but that's my idea.
That's an
Seems like
interesting idea.
Seems like an excellent plan.
A pile of coins, if you will.
Perhaps if everybody's able, I have thaumaturgy, and I'll do like let's see.
Forgive me, party members, but you all noticed something. You noticed that suddenly Varundariel has taken a knee. He's placed his palms flat on the ground,
Cancelled.
and he begins to whisper an incantation over and over
Okay.
for several minutes. It's almost like he's casting a spell, but it's taking a really long time. Continue.
Everyone just waits for the 10 minutes. Like, go on.
I'm sorry for interrupting. How do I scroll down? I'm on my spell book. Left clicking will apparently try to cast it, so how do I scroll down on the damn thing?
There's nothing to scroll down on.
I had to click
Oh,
That
on
is
it.
incorrect.
I had to click on it, SJ.
oh, if you click on the name, it opens the drop and then it tells you what it does.
Whoops.
That's what I'm trying to do. But did that do that for everyone?
What do you
It
mean?
did.
No, it shows it.
I just wanted to read it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you click the image, it'll cast the spell. Like it should technically do with Marta, but no, it's not doing it, which is annoying. But if you click on the name, it'll drop down and tell you what the spell does.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, once you if you have any questions, just ask me. Foundry can be a little less than user friendly. It's not as bad as Roll20, where you like walk into a room and someone just starts hitting you with a sack of nails, saying, "Why did you disappoint me?" And you're like wondering why you're being hurt, and no one tells you why. At least with Foundry, after a while, you figure out what you did wrong. Like, just tell me, and I'll tell you what the hell it does. All right. Does anyone else have any other goofy ideas? Anybody?
I will go ahead
Yeah.
and cast thaumaturgy, and I'm just going to make a sound of like fireworks.
To simultaneously cast thaumaturgy, but causing the next door, attempting to cause it to open.
Oh yeah, thaumaturgy opens doors and windows.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. It's the spoopy spell.
Yes.
It's not like an unlocking spell, so the door's worded it won't work. But we can try.
You can be extremely menacing in a haunted house, though. You could become a Scooby-Doo villain, just like you've always wanted to. The thaumaturgy goes off and everything, but you hear the resonant peal of the sounds and commotion fade away in the backdrop of the bubble of the lava, and there is no outward change to the environment. Anybody have
I
any other
continue
ideas?
to chant.
Yes.
Now-
Which is the
Go ahead.
which is the door that says passion on it?
That is the door to the east. So the one that is to the east of Little Miss Narcissus.
That's me.
Celerity is gonna stare at the door to the east and start thinking really hard about just obscene thoughts about a certain someone.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I'm gonna cast my spell of illusion, and I'm going to create a pile of coins in front of myself, and just that's my plan. And I'm gonna commit to the bit. So
Always commit to the bit. You cast a spell, the gold clings and clangs over the stone masonry, and there's no outward change to the environment. But our elf friend has completed his spell. Would you go ahead and describe what happens? Knife ear.
I take pride in that name. I continue my ritual casting. A wave of divine energy watches over everyone in the group, and they receive the prayer of healing as I appeal to Stranmar for his blessing to heal my party members in their time of need. What happens?
The door to the west begins to glow.
Okay. Nice.
is that means?
Yes.
Okay.
How clever!
It's who just said that, by the way? Who just said how clever?
Guy.
Sky, it wasn't clever at all. I thought that would have opened a different door. What was clever was asking which door it was. So the cleverness is yours and the action is mine. because I thought that would have. Let me find it before I sound like an idiot. Too late. I thought that would have been um passion. I thought that was all of us flourishing with healing, but that's not what happened. So the cleverness is yours, and you can have it. I just did the wrong thing for the wrong reason. I did the right thing for the wrong reason. So we've got
Memes.
liberation and
To do
means.
such thing.
Now we need passion. That
I
is a
must
curious
ask.
conversation we don't have time for.
I must ask everyone. um, does anyone play an instrument here?
Is that in character or out of character?
That's in character.
Varndale confesses to enjoying percussion.
Do you have an instrument on you? In character.
That's a whole other question. DM, do I have a djembe because I play the shit out of the drums?
I will grant it to you by virtue of prima noctis. You you are now proficient in banging. Congrats.
I thought that was a given. I produced the Irish drum that you hold with your left hand and play with your
Balrog.
right. I have a drum.
I would say play on, and let's see if that opens the door.
Curious, I begin to bang my drum.
What does everyone else do in response to the music?
Very, very carefully, given the state of the platform, Sky is going to start to dance in rhythm.
What about everyone else?
Volta too.
All right.
I dance as well,
Celerity.
and I just sort of
Yeah,
sway
All right, perfect.
Celerity will dance as well.
gently.
The door to the east begins to glow.
Sweet.
Okay.
Which door is that, DM?
That is the
Passion.
door to the
Passion.
Now, duty is the only one left. Free will is merely the means by which to exercise righteousness.
Remember when I said I hopped in the lava?
God damn it. Like, that wasn't a
I'm,
righteous act. That was fucking stupid. Like,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait, so you did in fact toss that thing into the lava, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm wondering if I have any kind of way to attempt to retrieve it. Probably not, but I'm looking.
ooh, how dreadfully curious.
How dreadfully curious indeed.
What would we like to do,
Ian,
Sky?
Ian, I rescind all affection and respect that I've had for you. Just saying.
Why?
No reason. I'm teasing. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I understand. Just you wait till the combat encounter. Like,
I don't look forward to it.
you enter the room, it's just a bunch of philosophy professors, and they're just like, "What is a man?" And they're like stabbing you with spears.
Oh my! See, I'm judging this based on the other intro you did, and boy, have we come a long way. That's all I got to say.
This is a main campaign
Okay.
arc, so it's meant to build up a lot of character moments, and
Got it. It's doing.
we've definitely established a lot of character, much to our own chagrin. Like,
I love that word, chagrin.
it's a good one.
It reminds me of a Star Trek alien with a weird name that has like neck thorns and shit. Chagrin. It's a good.
It is a good word.
Exercise righteousness.
Celerity's gonna speak up.
Huh?
Is anyone hungry? And get out their cooked utensils and start trying to make everyone some snacks.
When you use the heat of lava to cook?
Yes.
Yep.
Feeding
I could
everyone.
eat, but it's a. Are you sure you want to do it here?
Might as well.
Well, we can-
Barandario says, "My, I was so caught up in my own bullshit, I didn't realize how famished I was."
So, reading into
Feeding
that
your
last one.
companions is a sacred duty. I object.
Okay,
Alright.
Grandma. Go ahead and fulfill your feeder fetish by making everybody some decent Scotch pies or something.
Righteousness.
your, your,
I
your,
wish I had.
your chef's tools become holy after you do this and they harm undead. Like, time to serve up some justice. All right. What does everyone else want to
Justice.
do? Exactly.
I know someone thought of that. I mean, hey, honey, what's for dinner? Justice.
So, what else do we want to do in regards to free will as merely the means by which to exercise righteousness?
I will cast a spell and
Mm-hmm.
hold concentration on it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast
Oh, this is bad.
Wrathful Smite.
What? What are you gonna do with that? Like,
I'm literally just casting it and holding concentration. I'm not going to use it to attack. I'm merely casting it.
that's intriguing. Where's your head at right now? What does this achieve?
I'm thinking into the righteousness part.
You get a
As
you get a little tingle in the back of your skull, the part of your brain that rewards you for doing stuff with based. SJ, your machine gun keyboard.
So sorry. I will mute when I type. I'm so sorry.
Oh, actually, well, okay. How would your characters introduce each other? Like, by the way, my name is such and such. Now let's get down to this pair of the situation. We one and one. I couldn't stand to die without a formal introduction. Like, you can
Held out as long as I could.
you're just like seething in the background. It's like trumpets did not announce my presence. This is ridiculous. All right. That's a good call.
Can I take an action?
You do whatever you want, kind of. Like, what do you...
I walk up to Marta and I say, "Here, you must be famished. Please take of my rations." And I hand her a rations for the day. It's bread, hardtack, and I produce my water skin as well to see if she is thirsty.
Okay, how do you respond, Marta?
Marta, using free will, is going to slap the food, not the water, out of his hand and politely say no thank you. Did that open the door? Did that make it close?
No! No!
It wasn't.
That was like the opposite of what you should have done. Like,
Can't help but wonder.
Fear not, my
What
lady.
duty?
As a
I'm
servant
sorry,
of
what?
Strawn Moss, I deal with demons all the time. The door didn't work. Next action.
I can
I thought
hardly
he was
help
trying
but wonder.
something.
at least Marta is playing to type here. I mean, she's in for the bit. She's committed to the bit.
Yes, I am.
I can hardly help but wonder. What duty could possibly refer to five strangers? My name is Sky, and I mean no one harm in particular. But I do
it is
have a life to get back to after this room. What of you all?
it is a pleasure to meet you, Martha. I am Volta.
Oh, you mean Sky? Or I'm sorry.
Sorry, Sky. I'm still learning who's who
We don't have name
and
tags for this stuff.
recognizing voices.
So, out of character, something that I do and some other people do, but it's totally optional, is put your character names. As long as they all fit. Like if you're not in 5 campaigns, if you're only in 2 or 3, put your character names as your Discord name for the server, and then your real name in parentheses.
That's a good idea.
I will
How do
change.
you change your name for just the server?
Right-click your name, and then it'll say change nickname, and then you can change your nickname for this server. They're server specific. So you could just put a parentheses here. I'll do it for you, Luan. I'll show you. Oh, you don't have enough room. Oh, that's kind of annoying. It's because I gave you that really goofy one where your name's Eldritch. That's probably why.
That's fine.
Pretty big.
Huh? All right. Does anyone else want to attempt to be holy here? Does anyone want to do the opposite of what Marta did?
I'll offer Volta some more rations, although I must say, in my heart, I'm concerned that my rations I'll fucking need to get slapped away, but I do it anyway.
Using
Volta
hurt
will
ones.
put her hands out and thank you. That is nice.
I love all the sharing and like hand holding and everything, and I do appreciate it, even though everyone probably thinks poorly of me. But what are we going to do to show free will other than sharing food with each other?
Well, I tried to show righteousness by casting a spell, but did not believe that worked.
You're welcome to that
The door's name isn't righteousness, friend Marta. And forgive me for using the word friend liberally. I see we're all stuck in the same situation. The door is labeled duty, and duty to self is to do what you want. Duty to others, well, that's the shtick, isn't it?
Did giving food help this situation, Varun Dariel? Is that how you say your name? That was
You do better than most humans. I was impressed. Yes, ma'am. That is how you say my name.
You seem to be the most righteous among us. If I'm not mistaken, I know the tone of a religious man. Or I'm sorry, oh, I didn't catch your gender. Again, out of character. Um, but perhaps you could lead us to, an exercise in righteousness.
I would be afraid to do so because to do as such would perhaps feed my ego, and there's nothing righteous about ego.
That's what any
Although,
righteous man would say. Okay.
right, but you might dislike me if I point out that the word gender and its principles were invented in 1955 by a
And
psychopath that made twins fuck each other. But that being
and I
said,
fully appreciate
that
that.
Cajun,
that
I think
being
you're my new
said,
bestie.
that
You're
that
also
being
right.
said,
Veronderel just rolled a nat 20 on perception and got access to the code.
time out. I just want to
I'm
get out of here. If I've offended you, I apologize. My part is not to be but a supportive man that doesn't get squashed by cloud giants. But I'm out of ideas because I was willing to jump in lava, and I don't think it's because I'm righteous. I think it's because I'm stupid. But if being
Yes.
righteous, being stupid, don't rely on what I have to say. By God, Marta, help me.
Maybe you could pray. Isn't that what righteous men, people in general, do? And
Oh,
with
now
free
now
will?
we're creating the character conflict with the player conflict.
There's multiple
Used
kinds
to
of
pray, I
conflict.
don't anymore.
You have man versus society, man versus self,
Yeah,
man
right.
versus
Oh
culture,
man.
and then you have D&D players versus doors.
Can I say something out of character, Sky? I don't like how you disarm me of my tools and my weapons. You're good at it. Uh,
Thing.
because I feel helpless.
What? I didn't disarm you of anything.
Oh, that was a really bad joke. No,
Wait, what do you mean?
you
In the verbal
spar
sense?
you spar well mentally, and if you don't know that, girl, let me tell you. Um,
What?
what should we do? What should we do, party?
Do you mean Marta or Sky? Sorry, I just want to
Are
clarify that.
are you Marta or Sky?
I'm Marta.
I'm back on the bench for 10 minutes. I thought you were Marta. I said Marta. God damn it. Or did I say Sky after a few words?
You did. You used a lot of words there, and I don't think any of them were
Yep,
Elvish
yep,
again.
nope. I'm on the bench. Good luck. 10 minutes. I'll.
Okay, does anybody else want to maybe
Uh,
dive into the concept of basic bottom bitch morality here? I'm not asking for much.
Sky
I
is
don't do
going
bottom
to.
bitch.
I'm back on the bench. 10
Wait,
minutes.
what did you say?
I said I don't do bottom bitch, but I was just joking. I do
The,
all the
but
time.
the
That was
The
the
key word isn't righteousness. It's duty. What does duty mean? That means doing something you don't want to do. What do we have to do that we don't want to do?
open the
Sky
door.
is going to attempt. Sky looks a little bit troubled, just a little bit, and is going to
Duty
attempt
is
to
a
make eye
compulsion.
contact with Volta because Volta has seemed uncomfortable since we all woke up.
Huh. Okay, that's neat. Very insightful. Go on.
Describe what you're doing towards Volta
Just
again.
looking slightly troubled and attempting to make eye contact. Just kind of see what you're checking your expression, I guess. Getting your vibe.
she'll return it, and she's actually looking less like serious and a little more comfortable. She will make eye contact with you, and noticing that you're kind of holding it, she'll smile.
Nods, and he strokes his smooth, clean-shaven chin in the thinking pose.
Wait, wait. Tell us what the
Can I
hair
help
is
you, my
doing.
friend?
Wait, I didn't hear both of you at once. I'm sorry.
Cajun, give them a moment, my dear.
Yes,
Go
I'm
on.
shutting the fuck up.
Go on.
Can I help you, friend?
What duty did
Oh,
anyone here have?
I mean, I have a duty to, well, different things, I guess.
I have a duty to my beloved, I suppose, my patron, but I delivered the package I was to deliver today. Could perhaps it be something of reluctance? We are all presumably here against our own will. He's gonna look questioningly at just everybody.
Indeed, I found myself here as I've no idea how I wound up here. Strange things happened, of course, but I don't remember getting in this room and being right here. I seem to have been displaced with
What were we each doing before we arrived?
I was just in my shop. I was in the back. I will say, if it's important to the series of events, which I'm not certain it is, I did get some disparaging news moments before I came, and uh, found myself here. Really,
hmm,
Well, I made a delivery and woke up here about a moment later.
hmm.
And what
I
say
was
you, a righteous man and chef? Who have not yet told us your names unless I have even
Oh,
worse memory than I thought.
my
no,
name
we're the
is
only ones who have
Celerity.
said our names, I think. Go ahead, Celerity, sorry.
My name is Celerity. I Before I came here, I kissed my wife and child goodbye and headed off to work. Headed through a thick fog and woke up here instead of at work.
Hmm.
That would be my duty to provide for my family. That's how duty ties in for me.
Well, I was studying and trying to understand this armor that I wear currently. I was taking refuge somewhere quiet and safe.
I turns to Varun Dariel, who has neither introduced himself by name nor answered.
I think he's in the can, right?
I just got back from taking a piss and then I heard my name. What can I do for you?
Oh, sorry.
Sounds like
Sorry. Did not realize.
sounds like my every day.
I only wrote the DM. It's my fault.
We were introducing ourselves by name and saying what we were doing before we arrived in this room to try to puzzle out some sense of duty.
I see.
And people shared their names too.
I understand. I am called Varun Dariel, although those close to me call me Varun, and I was in the Temple of Stronmos, curious if my actions would garner me another beating from cloud giants. Although that sounds weak, let me make a strong statement. I was preparing to intermediate between a foreign species from another planet and my planet for the cloud giants that I live with.
Hmm. In a strange way, I understand you. So, I'll admit, out of character, I'm still confused.
Right, I'm talking to Ian about right now.
Okay.
Free will is
So you all got sidetracked talking about your feelings, which I didn't interrupt because it was pretty cool. But when our good friend here, Skiburn, 20 gold is 20 gold, Skiburn, said that we should focus on duty, that bitch was right. So maybe focus on the duty part.
yeah.
The attempt.
I tried already.
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna give you a hint. Volta, your shit didn't work. Think about why.
Okay, probably because I did not use it.
Ding ding ding.
Instead, then,
Oh, actually, one quick
because
thing. And obviously, Marta was a dick, and that was not.
Oh, you simple bitch. Volta, do your thing. I got a thing lined up.
And obviously, Marta needs to stop being an asshole. All right, go on, Volta.
Oh no.
That's good.
I'm gonna feed that pony till it gets sick. Let's just feed that.
Yes,
Let's go.
I'm here for the chaos.
Oh no, you're gonna feed the pony. Oh no. All right, go on, Volta.
Volta is going to get down on one knee, um, pray in her language, Edidar, and beseech the light and bless Varundale, Sky, and Celerity.
Like, calm.
What do you cast?
Bless.
Oh, you bitch! I was gonna do that. No, good idea.
Two blesses at the same time.
That's funny. So instead of casting Blessed on the other 4 party members, I cast Shield of Faith on Marta.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
Now, Marta, perhaps you have a brief moment of lucidity. What would you like to do, Marta?
Well, I thought it would only matter who got a spell on him, but then I realized that's wrong. Okay.
I'm out of character. I'm a little confused as to what is happening. Volta has cast Blessed? No, yeah, Blessed.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then Varun Dariel, Dariel, what did
Just call him
they
Varun.
do?
Just call him Varun. We're all gonna.
Varun.
We're
People
gonna.
call me Varun for short because I'm a fucking narcissistic knife ear bitch. With a complicated name. Varun is good. I cast Shield of Faith on you.
And what does that do exactly?
It
I don't
boosts your
see
AC
it.
by 2.
It boosts your AC, but it also demonstrates my duty to the party, which is to cast supportive spells.
Okay.
You're
Hint,
welcome.
hint, nudge, nudge.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Outward manifestations. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Hint, 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 hint.
I'm so not getting the hint.
And calm the fuck. If you were a monk, I would hope you'd punch me in the face because it'll open the door. I'm gonna say no more.
Oh,
Because that's your
I punch
duty
him in the face.
to punch motherfuckers in the face, monk.
They're not a monk, but there is a monk here. Celerity, would you like to sock him in the fucking jaw?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on, we've had no discourse. It would make way more sense if Marta hit me. I'm
That's
just
true.
kidding.
Now, okay, so Marta and Celerity, my dear friends, you see the rest of your compatriots engaging in outward manifestations of duty to the party. Um, you probably get the hint. What would you like to do? Also, if I may remind you, Marta, you're a bard, so maybe inspire somebody. Just gonna throw that out there, my guy. Like, you just like,
Is that really the duty of a bard, though?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're they're like rock bottom bitches, like
No,
adamantine.
time out, time out,
What's up?
time out. Fuck mechanics. Fuck rules. Are you a bard, Marta?
I am, but
I want to
I'm
give
not.
you a quote. I'm gonna be rude for a second and interrupt you. Let me tell you something Ethan Hawke said that I love, and I'm a drummer. I've been playing drums for almost 25 years. Ethan Hawke said a lot of people shut the fuck up, Ian. A lot of people don't respect art. They respect making money and big business and other things. But when you're a human being and you're down and out and you're sad and you're upset and you're going through rough things, what do you look to for inspiration? Art. What is a bard? A bard isn't a spell list or some fucking mechanic. A bard is an artist. You inspire people. And what is your duty? To give hope to the hopeless. And what are we right now? We're fucking hopeless, Marta, and we need a bard to inspire us with music to show us that art is the answer to the human overthinking problem, our big brain bullshit. Like, we'd be fine if we were simple. Birds aren't out there seeing therapists and taking anxiety pills. We are, because we have big brain. Inspire us with your art, because that is the answer to the human dilemma. Not money, not a career, not other bullshit. And I'm back
Well,
on the
look,
bench for 10 minutes.
I do appreciate your speech. I'm not one to turn, a blind eye or turn cold at the arts, but all I have on me are sewing needles. I mean, everyone calls me a bard, but my skills lie less in the art of music and more in the art of making tiny paper flowers. So I don't really know.
Make a
Well,
paper flower and hand it to somebody and
Very
make their
good.
I
day better.
Ian,
I
can you
happen to
do
have
that?
endless paper and an appreciation for flowers.
Hand it to me.
Uh, this guy's gonna rip out a page.
Thank you. See, I'm not cold, everyone, despite what first impressions you may have gotten off of me. I'm
Yeah,
Oh,
gonna
well,
make.
that was comical play. Give it up. We all this is good. Let's go.
yeah. Tragically, Marta has no musical proficiencies. Yeah. So,
She's
but
not meant to.
I know that very good character. Go ahead, Marta. How would you like to bolster the humors of the party?
I'm going to make not so. So I've just been handed a piece of paper, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. I am going to make not one, not two, but four paper flowers out of one piece of paper because I'm a master of my craft.
of course.
And I'm going to just essentially like salt bay them like all over the place. You know what I mean? Just like even though there's only four, but just kind of like a sprinkling of the four flowers that I have just to try and flourish with the, items I've been given or the yeah. That's what I'm going to do. That's my gift. That's my gift to everyone. I'm going to yeah. Yes. Never mind. You know what? I'm going to hand them to everyone because that's nicer instead of putting them on the floor. That's what I'm going to do. Can I do that?
Yes.
Perfect.
Delicately kiss the flower. Say beautiful.
Oh, that's pretty fucking adorable, my guy. This is
I'll
good.
tuck the flower behind my big floppy ear.
I'm tearing up, y'all. Beautiful. Now,
I put
so,
it in my hair.
oh my God, stop, please.
Barn
Amanda.
Dariel takes the flower and looks up, makes eye contact with his beautiful blue eyes, and tries as hard as he can not to look at your cleavage. Continue.
God fucking damn it. This is this group. This group works. We've gotten our stones. Now, Celerity, you're the last one that has to have your coming to Bahamut moment. What would you like to do?
Celerity really doesn't want to punch someone in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, my guy. That's not it. Like,
They're gonna try and start shadowboxing.
Huh? Okay, go on.
Because they're not really sure how to. Or, no, you know what? Instead of that, they're gonna sit down, stretch out, get up on their
Ooh.
hands, and do a one-armed handstand.
Oh.
And just kind of try and meditate in that position.
Huh.
He
Okay,
also did do the chef thing.
that counts. All right.
Mhm.
So Celerity achieves Moksha and unites the Universal Soul, so they're out of the game now. I'm so sorry. Like, all right. The north door glows, and all of them open at once.
Now we just have to get off of the platform.
It's actually not that hard to go like 20 feet away, to be honest. Like,
Just yeah, like a running jump.
yeah, it's a running jump, honestly. Like, all right, let me open up the narration for the next section. Let's see what we have here. The four jade doors evaporate into nothingness. These celestial sigils arcing over them, they give you mysterious directions, also disappear, thankfully, into nothingness, no longer present to haunt you with their demands and presence. A warm breeze wafts into the room, and you're greeted with the sultry, warm scent of a tropical environment. If any of you are familiar with the stench of a mango overripe on a tree, that is the scent that greets you. Um, the scent of cinnamon and vanilla seems to almost waft in, and as the bright light begins to dim as your eyes adjust, you see beyond the location that you are in, you are high above the ground in a tower. And through each door, you can see an expanse of gnarled jungle. What would you like to do? Oh, and you can also see that there is like a gangway outside of the door that arcs around the building that you are in at present. So you are safe to depart through the door to the gangway.
There's only
I
one door in gangway?
Okay, so you see how it's a circle where you are right now? Imagine that there is a circular gangway that runs around the exterior of the location. That's what
Off
it
which
is.
side? Off the left or right or?
All of them. It's circular. It surrounds the entire thing.
Oh, okay.
All the doors open so you can see gangway north, east, west, south.
I doubt it matters. But if I
Alright,
chose one to walk out, I'd walk south. That's just me.
Just
alright.
sounds like
I will balance things out so if people jump, the platform suddenly doesn't give way.
all right. How are we going to shuffle our butts? I guess to the south, because somebody decided to make themselves group leader without, apparently he just grabbed a sword from some lady out of a pond, which gives him divine right of kings, and he can just do whatever he wants.
That's how government works, and I just followed protocol.
What are we taught? Handing out swords is no bait. Okay, so
I
Well,
am your king.
Marta would like to try jumping. You said it's not that far. I mean, it's 20 feet, but you said jumping wouldn't be that hard for
yeah,
her.
I'm not gonna make you fall to your death, so you can just do it.
I'm
Like,
gonna just jump then.
but you
So,
can describe how ungracefully you do it, though. Like,
well, ungracefully. She doesn't really do ungraceful.
never mind, ma'am. My mistake. I
Tell
wasn't
it,
aware.
baby.
I didn't mean to gender your character. Go on. You
John,
continue.
how dare you? Ian, continue.
You describe how you gracefully exit the platform. We'll go from the top and go down. Marta, how do you gracefully exit the platform to the exterior?
well, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a leap. I mean, like, however you want to imagine like that leap. It's gonna be right from the very. I'm gonna move my pawn, right here, like pretty much like right on top of
Just
Sky.
right on
Sorry.
top of Sky. Don't even give a shit. Like, like
And I'm gonna just the where I estimate my best chances of landing. I'm gonna go ahead and leap from the opposing side, and just just a full lunge, knees bending at the knees, going for it.
You launch forward with such dexterous poise and grace and elegance that it actually inspires everyone. So everyone, including you, has a +1 they can add to anything they want. So
Wow, so I'm doubly inspired and have a +1? Tell me more.
yeah, so you're like, man, remember how base that triple front backflip they did was to get off the platform? That was pretty based. It's so
What's
based.
that movie about ice skating? It was that kind of shit.
Exactly, a triple axle across the platform.
Just
Yes.
does your character wear high heels? Please tell me yes. Okay, so celerity.
It
You're
matters. I do shit in flat shoes.
Oh
If she
yes.
did in high heels, I'm a slut for this woman. It's just what can I do?
everyone's jaw just drops and they're like, whoa. Like, and they're not kitten heels either. Like, she's a powerful woman. So anyway, celerity. Seeing as how you are, a specific kind of gender right now, how much monk do you want to put into this celerity? How much monk? Oh,
All
one
month.
thing. So one thing. I really hate how you have to wait till 7th level before you can do the stupid shit like running on water and walls and shit. You get that now, so just go ahead. I don't care. Just go. If you want to like just run circles on the walls in the dome and then go into a door, you're totally allowed to do that because it's based.
I
Carry on.
like that plan. Let's do it.
So you take the longest, most circuitous route, expending your free bonus action dash in order to just show off. That's pretty base.
Do it.
Do it. Wait, I got a gift for this. I have an orc-like understanding of gifts. There we go. Go on. Celerity, describe how extremely poised you are as you remember your loving wife and family.
They take a lap around, parkour off the wall to the gangway.
It's so impressive that Marta, were you impressed? Were you impressed, Marta?
I didn't see.
Too self-absorbed in a puddle that demonstrates her reflection. It's like, oh, who's that? Oh, it's me. Well, I
But I'm sure it
noticed.
was lovely. I'm sure it was wonderful.
Did anyone? Was everyone? Sky, Valrune, Volta. Did you notice this? Did you participate in this? Did you watch?
Oh, I watched.
I observe everything. Know that at all times.
Sky, was it cool?
I'm starstruck.
Based.
Truly.
Okay.
How did it affect your hair?
What?
You can see that Celerity's movement has unfortunately given them split ends, which Valrune notes in his journal.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get my Elven Narcissus lotion out, which I have in Pete's, by the way, and distribute it to Sky, who clearly needs it.
God damn it! We're not even out of the room yet. Okay,
Get some of
Sky, it's your turn. How do you get off the
Wait,
fucking
wait.
platform?
Why do I need? I missed the little bit of what he said.
He said he took out his Elven Narcissism lotion and he gave it to you because you clearly need it.
Larry's the one with split ends.
Ouch.
It was a poor joke. Don't just continue. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's fine. I'm just confused because I was not the one who was jumping. That was Celerity.
He made reference to your hair earlier. He was alluding to that.
Cool.
You made a reaction to Sky, and I said, "Well, how did the hair react? Was there a hair flip? Was there this? Was there that?" I didn't mean to distract from the meat and potatoes of the game with
Got
some
you.
No,
broccoli
the
and
meat,
corn
the
casserole, which
meat,
no one will
the
eat.
meat and potatoes of this game is aestheticians. I'm really sorry, but actually, when you exit this, the
Esthetician?
entire estheticians, the entire game is actually cosmetology school. I'm so sorry. Like
I love this game.
I'm a redneck. I'm
Alright.
fucked.
Okay, so Sky. Oh my god, I'm crying. Sky, tell me how you get off the platform. Like.
Assuming Sky has no abilities that are not explicitly written somewhere in the character sheet, let me read this real quick because I just found a new one.
Oh no.
Nope. Does not give me any advantage over distances.
I'm going to be honest with you. You can just tell me the most outlandish way you cross this gap. I'm not going to have you roll, fail, and then fall to your death into a pit of lava. It's not going to happen. It's just, so this is a time to show off and be eccentric. So I need you to like focus and think, what would Sky do? And then just do it. Oh, this is a lot of thinking. This is going to be bad.
This is no thinking at all.
Wow, you're so much in character.
Exactly.
No thoughts.
Sky is going to cause what looks like he's going to take a running leap at it and use thaumaturgy to make it look like flames are engulfing him before he suddenly rolls to the other side.
That is
Completely
amazing.
That's artful.
that is so
artful.
Even Marta is impressed. Like
I am. I love
Gorgeous.
showmanship.
Thank you.
okay, so this is
I'm
me
inspired.
right. So this is me right now. And this is Marta. God damn it! I just had this fucking
Wait.
gif. And this is Marta. So okay. I taught her that. I taught them that. All right. So, God damn it, Varun. How do you escape? Poor Lilith having to go last, and it's like, oh god, how do I out extra all of these fucking goons?
Oh, I already know what I'm doing.
Oh no, that's bad. Like that's not good. Cajun, my dear, he's probably on a call or something. Okay, Volta, you gotta go now while we wait for Cajun.
Okay.
God help me.
Volta explicitly waits for after Varun, but after Varun gets off because she's trying to be like the balance for everybody else. She is going to do an athletic run, starting kind of from the other side, so that if it does teeter, she kind of counteracts it enough.
Okay.
And then as she jumps off the other side towards the southern door, she'll open up her wings and kind of just let them like kind of do like a short glide as she jumps that distance to the southern door. And then as she lands, she brings her wings, folds them right back in and walks with like a sway in her hips, like
I'm here now.
very
I
smoothly.
apologize.
No worries. Okay, this is what I imagine right now.
Okay, not that kind of athletic run.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, that was
It seems
Olympic
more
tier.
subtle than that.
I know,
Yeah.
but listen, I typed in pole vault, and this is what I had. Okay, I'm working with what I got. All right. Okay.
Anyway.
Valrune. Volta, that was excellent. Thank you so much.
Alright, yes.
Valrune, you dirty knife ear, immortal, milk chugging, lily livered elf piece of shit. How do you get off this platform?
I'm sexy, and you know what? Well, I'm not leaving till I'm the last one. Honestly,
You are.
am I the last? Good.
Yeah, that's one.
Then I starlight step through the opening.
God fucking damn it! You're waiting
Because
for that.
because if I'm gonna be a knife ear, everyone's gonna know it. I starlight step, but I'm the last one, and I bring up the caboose.
As you teleport, the motes of starlight that follow you, as you arc across the gap, actually spell out in Elvish, "I am better than you."
I mean, that's not my decision, but if that's what happens, what can I say?
It's not your fault. You were taught by racists. Like,
Oh, that's not wrong. Fucking evil cloud giant.
But you're the
Go ahead.
one using knife ears here, so
hey, that's his term. His people are allowed to say that.
You know what? Ian and I have gotten drunk many times, and I always call elves knife ears. It's the dwarf in me. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, let's not talk about how elves are subhuman. So anyway, God damn it. Oh,
Sub stands for superior, right? You mean sup? Sup, humans.
I'm just saying. I mean, elves live so long and they keep getting conquered by us. I mean, are they really that great? So, You exit out
Walking on
into
thin
the
ice here.
veranda. I'm going to stick all of you on this one little tiny platform here because I actually stop moving around. What are you doing? Stop touching
I'm
stuff.
trying to get out.
No, I'm putting you here on purpose. Stop moving. Stop touching stuff.
Oh,
God damn it, Cajun. like, like, stop moving. You know what? God, God, God damn it! Are you all kindergartners? You know what? Do you know what's in the next room? It's a
You
Tarrasque map.
did tell me about a nap in a sippy cup. You set the precedent. Take responsibility.
That's true.
Oh my god.
You learned it from me. like, okay, let me get on with the narration for the next section. All right. You find yourselves atop of an extremely large tower. You seem to be about several hundred feet in the air, which gives you an arcing glance across a pristine landscape. The sun hangs directly overhead. It is high noon. You can feel the firm, caustic beat of starlight that seems to almost hate your presence there. The light washes over you. You can see, strangely, a large jungle landscape riddled with a thick fog, almost like a June gloom. Uh, you can notice distant mountains, and you can see that there are three rather sizable towns dotting the near horizon. And I'm just going to give this to you for free, to the south. The air is thick with mist, warm to the touch, and the air is humid and hot. You can see gnarled trees below you with thick roots rising out of marshy soil. You can see parrots roosting in trees and monkeys flit from branch to branch. It's an enormous thicket of tropical trees, several hundred feet below you. What would we like to do? Oh,
is there
you can see that there is a roadway that arcs from this tower to the south. You can tell that this place was not built up to OSHA regs because there is seemingly no way down. You don't see a staircase.
so we're just in a tower, there's no way down, you're saying?
To your knowledge, yes.
Oh, there's always the way down.
Yeah, whether you live is like another like, we've already seen that some people here who shall remain nameless are clearly dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. like, it's whether the rest of the party is also equally dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge.
Well, um, I look over the edge just to see like how far down
It's
to the
about
ground of it.
200 feet.
Yeah, I did not have rope long enough for that.
How much rope do you all have, actually?
Well, we should all have 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you want to spend the time
and
cockamaming up
time.
some escape from
Yeah.
Alcatraz shit, you're more than welcome to escape from Alcatraz.
How
What
high
do
are
we
the
what do we
trees close
see when
by?
we all stand outside the door? We see the jungle, I'm sure, and a gangplank, right? Above the
Yes,
ground,
you're on
like
a
in the previous version.
metal gangplank right now. There's no discernible way or mechanism to get down. You do have sufficient rope to tie ropes and descend down slowly. You can see three relatively large walled towns to your south. One far to the west, one directly south, and one to the east. And you can see that there is a road that is perfectly paved through the gnarled jungle moving south towards those cities.
Well, since I'm a huge fan of Kiss, and by Kiss I mean keep it simple, stupid, I begin to construct a rope bridge and prepare to send it south with my martial training.
Oh my God! Thank you, Jesus! Thank you so much. I'd like to thank God. like, yeah, everyone just does. Everyone agree to put the rope together and
Yes,
just
I will contribute my rope as long as the knot is aesthetically pleasing that he ties.
Yes.
I make sure to please Marta, and I definitely sniff the rope before I put it together. I don't mean that.
Are
I'm
you in
just
the
trying.
Elf Scouts?
I mean, I'm an Eagle Scout. Varandariel's just a war cleric. That means he does what he has to when he has to. It's just what it is.
like kill people who aren't elves or different or something.
That's also true, but we haven't gotten there yet. It'll happen.
It'll happen. It'll happen. The lot of you assemble your rope. Marta, can you give me a quick scrutiny to tell me if the rope is aesthetically pleasing?
Is that a roll that I need to do?
No, you
Whoa,
just
whoa,
said
whoa, whoa, whoa! I want to roll first
Oh wait.
because I need to see if my rope's any good.
slide a hand check
Oh, you bitch!
with advantage.
I hear you. How do I roll? Just flat dice in this. No encounter.
No, you don't do that.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I found it. My dumbass found it.
Just
So
Investigate to try to see
2d.
how beautiful the rope is.
no.
Yeah, I
It's
got a
important.
19 on die. So with my dex, it's a 20.
Wait, I don't see this
Whew.
roll. Where the hell is this roll?
I put it in the chat, brother.
I see the
I don't.
roll.
I don't see
Public
it.
roll. Hold on.
It's
I have a
It's there.
corroboration. Corroborate.
it's right
Corroborate the
there
story.
6 seconds ago.
Look,
I'm not fucking seeing
my
it, but
harshest critic said it's there. That means it's there.
I'm sure.
Hold on, let me screenshot it.
I believe. I believe women, so I'm going to assume that SJ is not lying to me. All right, so,
Wow.
but I'm not going to. I'm not.
Imagine a world where we believe evidence. No, go ahead.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't listen occasion. So anyway, all
Wait,
right.
but here's the screening.
I know. For some weird reason, I'm not seeing that. I guess it's lagging on my end. So I believe you. Marta, is a 19 sufficient to climb down?
Plus dex, it's 20.
I think for a beginner, it's lovely.
Do you actually say that? No, actually, say that to her
Yeah, of
in
course she
character.
does.
Of course I do.
Let
Yes.
it be organic.
Yes.
Stop throwing spice on the delicious vegetables. No, she said that shit. Trust me.
Beautiful,
I already know.
beautiful,
And
It's
I
beautiful,
not my
say,
beautiful.
fault.
I do say it with all sincerity that I genuinely think that it is lovely for a beginner.
Um,
She's practiced with sincerity. Trust me, it's sincere as fuck.
uh,
Um,
Vavron gets the impression that Marta is attempting to pantomime what a normal person would do, and he appreciates her candor. So,
no. Varndariel understands perfectly. Trust me. We
based.
construct the ropage and we begin to descend.
Okay. You make your way down to the roadway. It is made out of smooth, effortlessly polished marble bricks. You can see that every 30 feet or so there is a small emerald gem that has celestial on it. I'm
Oh,
gonna
what does
give
it
it.
say?
Now everyone knows that Varun is the only jackass that can read this stupid language that is essential to this entire campaign.
Why does he have to be a jackass? Besides the fact that it's true.
Hey, everybody,
Innocent until proven guilty.
real quick, I'm sorry, I do have to
Uh-huh.
do just another be right back, BRB.
Actually, I need to drain the main vein. So let's take a quick fiver. Everyone
Yeah,
reconnoiter, and then we will pick up in
I'll
the
read it
next.
after they get back. Yeah,
Exactly. All
perfect.
right, take a fiver,
Okay.
everybody. Take.
good.
Welcome back, everyone. We have leaked our lizards, drained the main vein, briefly contemplated the futility of human existence, pondered why Cajun is mysteriously good at playing a hoity-toity elf. Marta's narcissism is a little too perfect. Like,
Oh my
Oh my god.
Luan's just being Luan.
Muted.
No notes. Like, no notes on Luan. All right, let me open up my notes and see what I've written for this fucking section. All right.
Something about celestial
Oh,
shades.
now, it is a. Here, 1 minute. I'm gonna have to belch because there's too much beer in the past 2 hours. Okay, so, you have a. Okay, center your chi, Ian. Center your chi. All right, you have about you a gnarled jungle. A kind of thin mist has begun to dissipate as you descended down to the valley floor of this jungle. Gnarled trees hang overhead, forming a kind of canopy to shield you from the sharp, caustic rays of the high noon sun. Mangoes hang from trees, parrots flit from branch to branch, and monkeys gawk at you while they eat mangoes and seem to make rude gestures at you in a language you don't understand. Um, the marble floor, with its precise bricks, has a small emerald gem every 30 feet, planted dead center in the road. I have sent to a certain someone who shall remain nameless, who can read Celestial what it says, who they are welcome to explain to the rest of the group what it says. That's your cue, Cajun. You're still muted, dude. We're gonna have to wait a
No,
second.
no, no. It's just you wrote that to me like 8 minutes ago, and anyway, friends, please understand this is what is written. Her beneficence, the sacred empress Antoinette, laid to kneel this road for the service of her subjects. Whatever the fuck that means.
Laid to keel. Here, 1 minute.
Hmm.
I assumed it was a typo like your last one.
No,
Laid to
keel.
keel this road for the service of her subject.
No, if you lay something to keel, it's like a naval term. I can imagine Jude is having an aneurysm in the background right now. But like,
Jude's sleeping.
okay, so no aneurysm. Okay, good. But that's what
He
it
has
says
been
in
spared.
Celestial. That's what it says in Celestial.
This is what it says.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so, Ian. I apologize. I kind of missed what we're seeing before us exactly.
It is a long marble road, and every 30 feet there is a small emerald gem. And on that gem in Celestial is written this: Her beneficence, the sacred Empress Antoinette, laid to keel this road for the service of her subjects.
Okay, so it's like the Wizard of Oz, kind of.
Hmm.
Got
Hopefully it is that cool, yes.
it. Well, should we proceed? There's nothing stopping us, right? So we should go forward.
I'll take a look as far as like to get my bearings. Looking around the tower to more the jungle, it's just an expanse on every side.
Yes, you can tell that the road is carved through a pretty meddlesome mire of jungle. It's pretty fucking thick.
Okay. I'm not familiar with any of this, so sticking to the path might be what's best. It hopefully will lead us somewhere where civilization is.
That's what
I
I'm
see
hoping
no
for.
I agree.
I see no benefit in going off the road.
Right. I'll lead the way. And she'll start walking.
Okay, to explain something, because apparently I'm shocked. This celestial phrase is written in an emerald the size of a human fist, and no one thought to steal it.
Wait. Oh
Like-
wait, Marta is just having a thought.
Are we supposed to be thieves? Goddamn, maybe we're
Marta,
honorable. Maybe 4 out of
I know.
5 of
I
us
just.
are
You know what?
honorable. I don't look at Marta when I say that.
Silence thyself. I'm just fucking shook that I said, yeah, every 30 feet there's an emerald with celestial writing on it. And then no one's like, maybe I should steal it. Not a single soul. I am shook. I'm fucking shook.
Maybe it's because we actually want to roleplay and we're not Jack.
Base.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Oh, that was on the
But I
recording
will
yesterday.
say,
Oh shit! Oh shit! Jack, I mean that lovingly. Which
No,
is true, and also I stand by what I said because it was true.
Yeah, I support her statement. Yeah. Sorry, Jack. Love you, but no. All right, carry on.
I think this is a fine engagement because it's drawn the finest people. Can we walk down the road and not steal the gems now?
Yeah,
actually, Marta is going to steal the gem.
God,
God,
I'll
I'm
accept
sorry,
that
everyone.
if you've ever played AD&D when bards and rogues were in the same class, but now they're not. Tell me why you want to steal the gem.
Because Marta loves crafting, and it's the perfect thing to go
it is
in.
honestly a textbook perfect emerald, and you are baffled that it is still just sitting here unstolen.
Exactly, I can sand off the words, and it's like a perfectly good emerald.
I'm
Let's get-
100% sure it's cursed.
Or
I
tunnel.
walk.
Sky is
I walk
100%
20
sure it's
feet.
cursed.
I walk 20 feet behind the party.
I'm gonna wait. No, I want to walk behind the party and steal the. I want everyone to go ahead of me. I don't mean to be so demanding, but
I change what I do. I walk 20 feet in front of the party as long as it's 40 feet in front of Marta.
While they are doing the awkward dance of figuring out how they interact together in a walking party, Sky will loosen up a little bit and walk in front of the party. We'll keep, passive perception up, but otherwise, you'll notice an air of ease. And, blink and you'll miss it. Or miss. You didn't see where anything changed, but suddenly the swing in their hips is a little more pronounced. And they seem a little bit taller. And sure enough, when they turn around just a little bit to see that everyone's behind them, they have a woman's figure now. And the tattoo on their neck is a bud rather than a rose in bloom.
Whose butt?
A bud. Rosebud.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize.
It's okay, it was a fair question.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Well, after Marta pries the emerald from
So
the
you're just gonna steal an emerald from a weird road in the middle of nowhere that you have no idea without checking it at all.
Marta just got here.
That
How does she know
that
this
is
isn't
amazing.
a
You are the
simulation?
no. Hold on a second. You are the perfect player. Thank you so much.
Oh no.
You just pried the gem out and it just pops out. Nothing happens.
Yeah, she's not taking anything too seriously here. She just got here. Like, what am I supposed to respect about this world exactly?
We honestly might be dreaming. We don't know otherwise.
I'm not M. Night Shyamalan. Don't fucking call me a fucking hack. Like,
Okay, but from our characters' perspectives, we might think we're dreaming. Like, whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
true.
Marta doesn't know.
Hey, does anyone else notice Marta stealing these gems? I really doubt she's being tactful about it.
I mean, Volta's not going to stop her,
Respect yourself, Queen.
but she's also like, I am not going to take some sacred empress's gems and then expect no ramifications for it.
Now, actually, that is a very interesting observation, Volta. Why don't you roll me perception?
Perception.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. You perceive nothing. Does anybody else curious about Marta's criminal spree behind everyone?
Well, I have momentary blindness.
I ain't saying nothing.
You were blinded by Sky's sudden thick cheeks. It's understandable.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
Like two
yes.
Volkswagens trying to pass each other on the freeway.
It was sudden. I understand the confusion.
Now, Marta, you do find it unusual that you removed the gems and nothing happened at all.
Do I? Do I find that unusual? Well, then I mean, really, I'm just gonna go ahead and, I mean, as easy as breathing, just like plop it in my pouch and keep moving forward. I'm not
Okay.
gonna take any more. I really only did one, so I'm just
Okay,
gonna do
you
that
steal
one.
the one gem. Got it.
Is there any
Sky?
low-hanging fruit? Oh, go ahead, Sky. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sky is not going to let on that this bothers her whatsoever, but she is going to attempt to be a little more perceptive. Just see if there's anything she can tell about what happened here.
Respectable.
I need a perception check.
Go ahead. Oh,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're not proficient in this. Oh God, did it actually roll it? Does anyone else see it? Because it's malingering.
No, I see the
See.
older perception roll.
Yes.
I clicked it like 30 times. I don't know why this is doing this. Oh my fucking God, I hate everything.
Refresh.
Here, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna refresh.
I'm listening. Is there a problem?
Well, no, we're fine, Gabe. I just have to reset because I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. My internet is garbage.
Understood.
Carry on, sir. All right, perception.
Volta,
There we fucking go. An 11. What were you trying exactly to ascertain, Sky?
I mean, in broad terms, how fucked they are because of Marta's sticky fingers, but specifically,
Even with
whether or not,
even with an 11, you could reach the reasonable conclusion that any society that lays to kill a roadway with emerald in it, and they don't get stolen, and they don't use magic to stop it from getting stolen, probably has a very good reason for why people don't steal the emeralds.
Yeah, no shit.
There is a solution you're not seeing. If you raise a horse from a foal and tie a rope around its neck, you can keep it stabled with naught but a rope around its neck and no tether. Now, maybe the people here were subjugated so bad they didn't steal. For our part, fuck it, let's get some money.
God damn it.
I'm just kidding, I'm sorry.
He's sort of not wrong, though. All right, so
I know I'm not wrong, but I ain't gonna steal shit.
Yeah, that's what
Are
Mark
there
is kind of thinking.
yeah, when you isekai, don't just start like committing crimes, you know? But like, like
Exactly. Who knows where I am? Like, it could be a dream world. I could have been knocked out.
all right. Let me see here. God damn it, where the fuck did I put this? Oh, here we go. Um, now is anyone going to chart what direction you're going in?
You said that the road south was, and I've already said it, south. Does it deviate from that southern directness?
It starts to arc towards the southwest.
I pull out pen and paper and write Jackass's design of the road, and then I chart the direction of the road.
Hold on a second. I have to send SJ an ominous
I'm
gift.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no.
That's ruddy mysterious.
Okay, so you start arcing your way down, and the road splits. Give me a moment here. Gotta remember what the fuck I put on this fucking sign. You can see that the road continues in a southwestern direction, but there is a further branch that arcs to the northeast. You can see that the southwestern direction sign has something written in it in Celestial. Which I'm gonna give you all a magic item that lets you read fucking Celestial. I don't know what I was doing. Like,
Don't downplay what my abilities are.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him be translator.
here
And
you
then
go.
maybe-
y'all. I was kidding.
Here is what the sign says, and
Tell him, Ian.
I'm gonna give you the check for free because you know what it says. Just go ahead. Mm,
I don't want to read your made-up words. Read it to the party.
God fucking damn it! This is what I get for using Hindi on you. So anyway, the sign says in Celestial. Just imagine this is coming out of somebody who's very drunk and smug, i.e. Varun. It says Mahendro Daro, 1 Marla. A Marla is a celestial unit of measurement and is equivalent to 5 miles. That direction arcs to the southwest. The northeastern sign seems to have broken off, and there is no discernible remnant as to what the hell it pointed towards. But you can see, at least from your recollection, is that towards the northeast was sea. You seem to be on a large island. And the northeastern direction goes towards the sea, and the southwestern direction goes towards the westernmost city that you availed yourself of on the top of the tower.
I would like to make a religion check to determine the length of a Marlowe.
It is 5 miles.
Did I succeed on my check?
Yeah, it's 5 miles.
How many miles is it?
It's 5 miles. 1 Marla is 5 miles away.
Thank you.
Every day. So, you fucking son of a bitch. All right, so you have a direction here.
It's spitting short.
One is Mystery Zone, and the other one is a settlement. Where would we like to go?
I vote for Mystery Path.
God fucking damn it.
I didn't mean that.
Settlement?
I believe the
Settlement.
settlement would serve us better.
Yes.
Perhaps answers lie in Mohenjo-Daro because obviously we don't belong here.
Okay.
That is why we should go to settlement, because then we can gather information, ask about the area, and maybe get supplies or whatever.
I'm sure the best encounters lie in
Oh, actually,
Mohenjo.
my mistake. That sign does not say Mohenjo-daro. It says Hadar. And I will write this down so you don't get fucking confused.
Okay.
I forgot to change
I'm a
that when I made some
fan
adjustments.
of finding civilization, so I say town.
Vote town too.
All right,
Oh.
perfect.
That sounds like a majority. I mean, if you still want to go that
It
way,
does. It does sound like the majority.
A majority of me. All right, so we
What the
all
fuck?
Let's go.
we all find to go towards Hadar. You fucking sons of bitches. All right. Now we actually have a map change for once, which is very delightful, and hopefully,
Hey, map
Just
change.
ask for one.
yeah, we have a fucking map change.
Is
did
this
not
that
know any
dragon we
tokens
encountered
in
in
this
the other
game.
version of this?
No, silence dot. Everyone can see the map, right?
yes.
Nope.
Yes.
God fucking damn it. All right, let me. I think this uses Celerity's old token, so let me just slap new Celerity down. Can you see it now?
There we go. Yep.
What, based. Okay. Okay. Everyone else can see it, right? Sky doesn't have to see it. It doesn't really matter.
That's okay.
You immediately ascertain that there are spooky dragons.
Okay.
Like living live dragons?
Yeah. Okay. Let me actually read the narration for this bit, and then you'll understand. uh, you make your way down the chartered path towards Hadar. The gnarled mire of the jungle continues to press on. Monkeys periodically throw mangoes at you, but they miss, thankfully. They're not very good shots. And parrots circle overhead. Occasionally, a monitor lizard skulks across the path ahead of you and disappears into the jungle. You wind your way around a faint hill pass before you arc before an enormous gate. You can see a large village surrounded by sandstone walls with various insets of jade. You can see a large stone gate, atop which, written in Celestial, is Hadar, which I imagine Varun is not a dildo and tells everyone. As the players approach the gate, oh wait, I don't know why I read that part. They can see various paper mache heads atop pikes. You can see that the heads are of various creatures that none of you can identify. They look like a strange cross between uh, like minotaurs and chimeras and all kinds of things, but various different sizes and shapes. You can see eventually as you start approaching the front of the gate, because I imagine you all will continue to walk up towards the dragons and guards, right? Right.
Yeah.
I continue, but I start hanging back
Definitely.
from the party. Kind of like she's notably getting nervous again.
Sky does not change her outward demeanor whatsoever. However, the swing in her hips is a little more pronounced. And if anyone were able to see her from the front, she definitely looks a little more shy, and she's got a little blush in her cheeks.
Good. That'll get those guards.
Just in case. It can't hurt. It's like, where's that Susan Sarandon gif from the Clue movie where it's like, it's my body's natural defense mechanism or something? You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Let me see those photographs.
I'm trying to find this GIF right now. Okay, we have to do it later.
Look at this photograph. Look at this graph.
All right. You can
Oh
see
my
that the
God.
two dragons are actually asleep. They are slumbering before the gate. You can see that there are 8 guards. They are creatures with chartreuse skin, black hair, and copper held together with copper bands, wearing full plate with crossbows and
Holy
pikes and
shit.
shields.
Just like in the mural.
The lot of them look out at the lot of you, and Okay, one quick thing. So, uh, three of you picked what my universe uses as common, which is infernal, at random. So, congratulations on failing up. Two of you didn't, so I just gave it to you because I don't want to have to play telephone the entire time. Um, so, the lot of you hear these
You'd make a
creatures.
terrible father.
I know I'd be a terrible father. So the creatures atop the crowd, atop the towers, look out at the lot of you and say in Infernal, which you all understand, "Halt! Who goes there? State your business, strangers." As they say this loudly, you can see that the each of the dragons opens up an eye, looks at the lot of you, gives a kind of dismissive shrug, and then goes back to sleep.
Sky will be willing to speak first and say, "Hello. We are strangers, both to each other and this land, and we are lost. Could you tell us where we are?"
You are
At
before
this
the.
point, I
Go ahead.
match Marta in the front.
Got it.
Okay.
I like how Sky is back there, but apparently addressing everyone. The guards kind of
Wait, what do you mean back there?
You didn't move your token for it here.
Yeah, you're
I'm
still.
not at the computer.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to move you. Okay, so Sky's up there.
Yeah.
The guards kind of puff out their chests and say, "You are in the land of Costa, that of the ancient regime, and you lie before the great gates of Hadar, led by the Emperor Parsifal himself. Are you ready to pay the tax before entry into his great city?"
Do we
What is the
recognize
tax?
the name?
Sorry, y'all first.
Do we
Uh,
recognize
the name is a mystery to
Oh,
you. You've never heard this
Celerity,
before.
what were you saying?
Go ahead,
the
Sly.
name of the name of the? Do we recognize the name of the place?
You do not.
Okay.
Oh, one quick thing.
Marta,
Uh,
yeah.
Draped over the. You can see draped over the front entranceway is actually a large banner in Celestial. I will send this to Celestial Bottom Prime, and he can read it when the point comes by. You can see also that the banner is made out of silk. It is festooned in gold and is quite luxurious. And you can see that there's several other banners kind of littering the floor, as if someone just sliced them off and just let them there to slowly collect dust because they were no longer needed. What would we like to do now?
I want to ask what the tax is.
Uh,
Thank you.
the guards kind of puff up, look at each other, and give each other a nod, and then look back
Delicious.
at it and look out at the lot of you and say, "The Emperor Parsifal demands that you contribute to the glory of our empire. Submit to our approval. Culture. Our preference is jokes, but we also take short stories, poetry, and occasionally novellas. But we don't like the novellas."
I look at Marta
I,
and
who
say,
work.
"This is
Sorry.
your moment."
Ah,
Marta
but you
does
must
respond.
each submit to the tax. You do not take bulk payments here. We are not some kind of bargain bin polity.
Out of character, I might regret this. But I'm going to make him.
Oh no, famous last words.
Because I really just, I mean, my skill is not that of, something, that, I mean, it is artistic, but either way, I have another skill to unleash. And I'm going to pick the dragon on the top of the map here,
Okay.
or the right side. And I would like to use vicious mockery.
Oh my god, no.
And
No,
and
don't
attempt to
don't neg the
pull off.
dragon.
Do you know who I am? Monologue on this dragon. That's what
Okay,
I'm gonna
go
do.
ahead and roll for me.
Okay,
And
I'm rolling.
let's see if the dragon fails. Oh, this is not
This
good.
oh,
Wait, does this dragon have magic resistance? Hold on a second. Oh, weird, it doesn't. I will click on the dragon, and then I will click on this. And what the fuck?
Oh
No
my
way!
god!
Like,
No!
no, this is good. The dragon failed.
So tell your little friend there that this group has been through too much already. We have been through enough. And if you want a speech or a grand gesture, you're just going to have to do it yourself. Let us in. By the way, your banners are shredded to ribbons. What is going on here? I don't understand. It's aesthetically incorrect. So, that's her speech.
You see the guards look at each other and they kind of mumble to one another in Infernal, and then they look back and they go, "It has been a very long time since someone has submitted insult comedy, or a roast as it is called, to our polity. We welcome your contribution to our culture. You have passed the tax. The Emperor thanks you." Who wants to go next? I can't believe that fucking dragon rolled in that.
Varandario goes last on purpose.
I got it. Who wishes to go next? Sky, Celerity, Vulta.
Volta will go into her bag, and she'll pull out like a parchment that has been folded, looks a little worn. She'll timidly approach, and she'll kind of look to see how they react to her by appearance.
Could you repeat that? It broke up a little bit.
So she's, she gets this parchment out, looks a little worn, and she'll walk towards the guards, towards the entrance, kind of watching how they react to her, like to her appearance.
They seem to be deeply unperturbed by your appearance. They couldn't care any less. They seem to be almost oddly accustomed to someone of your caliber.
She'll kind of just cock her head, do the not bad expression. Quite pleased she's not gonna have to, work around this. And I have a poem to share.
Aw, damn it.
The guards take out small little notepads. One of them takes out his reading glasses. The other one takes out a very small pair of beatnik bongos in preparation to use the bongos as you read the poetry. Go on.
Through darkness, betwixt dark and light, my steed, nearly as broken as me, pushes with all his might. Though weak and wary, we journey, as perilous as it may be. With every hoof fall, my heart beats. With every swing of my blade, it bleeds. Only scars remain now. Through darkness, the light still calls. The voice is faint, like an echo in the halls. Come to me, it bids. I fight through tears, my weapon blood-stained. Light retreats, a soldier forever maimed, my blade laid. Darkness beckons now, and she saunters to me. Job well done, my pet, she muttered sweetly. In my heart, I cry out desperately. It's not long before I disappoint her with an act of mercy. Another scar left for me by cruelty. Looking out of the vast dark, I call to the light. Naru, save me, I pray. Through darkness, there is only silence. That is until the next act of mercy. A father and child to be slain. By light they are saved. By my blade they are safe. Betwixt dark and light, my steed stands by me. Even though thousands more years may pass, I will find the light and share it freely. And then she'll kind of like fold out the paper and kind of hold it shyly to her chest.
You get a bunch of beatnik finger snaps from all the guards, and they look at you and go, "That was fantastic. The Emperor thanks you for the beauty you have brought to our realm. Your tax has been paid."
She'll kind of give like a shy but kind of excited nod, and then as she like kind of almost like a little skip to her step as she starts heading into the settlement.
All right. Celerity or Sky, who wishes to go next?
So they just accept word-based entries.
Do I
I'll
have
check.
rope
Hmm?
of any kind?
Do you have what?
Rope of any kind? I mean, really, I'm looking for, like silk, supplies, but
I will say that you have silk.
okay, because I'm not going to follow that with this little haiku.
I mean, go for it. Like,
Just crumpling up
I'm
a piece of
gonna
paper.
die.
why would you? I think it'd be great.
No
Yeah.
wind nor whisper moves hearts the way your grandeur lights the stars all day.
the
Oh, that
guards,
is pretty.
the guards, the guards give a nod, and they say, "The Emperor thanks you for your gift. We bid you entry. Your tax has been paid." All right, Celerity.
Mm, Gonna kind of, they aren't really a words person, so they're gonna kind of bounce nervously from one foot to the other as they recite this limerick. A wonderful bird is the pelican. His bill holds more than his belly can. He can take in his beak enough food for a week, but I'm damned to see how that. But I'm damned if I see how the hell he can.
I know that poem. My dad says it all the time, at least once a week. He's obsessed with it. Like,
I
it's
love
so
it.
that is so weird. Like, I love it though. The guards look out and uh, they lock your eyes, and you see them kind of loosen the grip on their shields and swords, and they go, "Now that was funny. That was good. The Emperor welcomes your gift. Your tax has been paid. And now you, strange one."
Which one?
They're pointing at you.
Very well. I must admit, goodly masters, that there are two powerful forces where I come from, dragons and the unknown. For I am well ready for your tastes and your sense of humor. So I propose that you allow me to tell one joke per member in my party. Do you accept?
Hmm. You wish to pay double the tax? Intriguing. The
It would be
emperor
my pleasure.
the emperor welcomes your charity and
Indeed.
your fealty. Do go on.
What do the best dancing dragons train to compete in?
The guards all look at each other confused and befuddled. They give a kind of shrug and look at you expecting an answer.
A talent show.
One of the dragons rolls his eyes so hard it dies.
I make sure my face shows a an expression of pleased acuity. Why are dragons so amazing at making music?
You see one of the guards start preparing a rope over a tree to hang himself. They look at you and they go, "Why?"
They really know their scales.
The dragon to the south lets out a chortle, and the other dragon gives him a look like, "Really, dude? Really?" Like,
Joke number 3. What do you do with green dragons, my friend?
the dragons start to get up, like, "My dad's a green dragon." Like,
What do you do with green dragons?
the dragons ask you in Infernal, "What?"
You wait until they ripen.
The
Oh my
dragons
god.
kind of start nodding and go, "You know what? That was good. Yeah." like, like,
Now, I understand you're groaning, and I really want to make a really long bad lizard joke, but I don't want to let it drag on.
one of the dragons makes a fist and hits the ground, and you can see a single tear of joy roll down its scaly cheek.
Now for my finale.
One of the
What is
dragons starts loading a cannon to kill itself. Go on.
now something I'm sure you can agree with? Why are dragons such good storytellers?
Oh my lord! I mean, oh sweet Bahama. Why?
And I say in Perfect Infernal, don't you know, sweet masters, they all have tails.
You see, one of the dragons starts to move like he's gonna lunge at you, and the other one holds him back, like, dude, you're on probation. Come on, like, like
I give a deep, low, and very condescending bow.
you see, the guards look out at the lot of you and say, "You have paid the tax manyfold, and we wish for you to never pay it again. You are welcome into our city. We bid you entry into Hadar." Oh, one quick thing. Hadar to Varun is the
Yes.
following.
I love that. There was a bunch of dragon puns.
That was fantastic.
That
Know
was
your
like
audience.
Delivery was
Right.
perfect.
Dear masters, forgive me, for it pleases us to pay the tax and to travel unmolested. But I must ask, what is the price for information? For we would gladly pay it to learn more about your beautiful city. Do I need to make a bluff check?
No, they look at you and go, "It's the same price as it is everywhere within Costa. Blood." Actually, they don't say blood.
Varin,
They say seed. And there's a kind of weird undercurrent to it.
there's a huge difference from the price being blood and seed. Not only time and effort, but awkwardness.
Um,
So make a fucking decision.
listen, boss.
Sorry, failed.
I'm shooting blanks now, boss. I don't think I can pay anymore. Like,
Oh, Sky will immediately shift back into a male form
Whoa, time
when they
out.
say seed. Just, it's going to take this literally unless told otherwise.
powerful energy. So the guards say it is the same price as it is elsewhere within Costa. Seed. It is that which all of the ancient regime demands.
are we talking the seat of life? Or
You don't know what they mean, and they kind of just look at you, assuming you know what they mean.
right. She'll stay quiet after that. She's a little too awkward to ask more clarifying questions.
Anyone want to follow up on the seed commentary? You're allowed to do that.
I'm so sorry. What was the seed commentary?
Valroon asked, "What is the price for information?" And the guards said, "The same as it is elsewhere within our realm. Seed."
Sky will. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, please, you go.
Sky will.
I got nothing.
Very well then. And how is this exchange performed in this realm?
They look at you quizzically, and then they kind of a knowing glance in their eye, and they go, "Ah, you must be unfamiliar. I've heard that in other realms they traffic in metals. Is that correct?"
Yes.
Ah,
But to be fair, in my realm, it's souls, but
Oh, no then.
when you say that, they kind of grimace and go, "Oh, abominable. That's what a Death Shaper would do. We don't have many of them here."
that's right. I don't practice it.
I'm back. What I miss?
They're discussing what they mean. First off, souls are off the menu, and they say in other realms people use gold, but we don't do that here.
I would like to inform the party, and do forgive me, I had to say goodnight to my daughter, which matters more than anything else in the world to
base.
me. I tell, goddamn right, I tell everyone that, it's curious, new friends, and by the way, whatever Elven is for new and friends, it's what y'all are for the next 4 or 5 sessions. That Hadar is celestial for lion, but Mohenjo-Daro is celestial for Chicken City. Consider that as we deal with whatever the fuck these are. And I'm back on the bench. Enjoy.
Got it. All right. So the creatures kind of look out at the lot of you and say, and give me a perception check. They're kind of a little bit of a ways away. So has everyone kind of gotten close to the gate? If you're close to the gate,
Yeah.
which I imagine everyone is,
Mhm.
you can roll your perception check with advantage. The way you do that is when you roll, hover over the number, and you'll see a negative on the left and a positive on the right. Just click the positive, and it'll roll at advantage.
Do I need to do a perception check as well?
Yeah, if you like, unless you're just not
Hey.
curious.
If you would
I'm sorry.
please for
I think
me.
I
Oh yeah, I have
missed
to do
a
it for
little
Sky.
bit.
I have to do it for
Thank
Sky.
you.
Okay, a 15. Oh, these are not the best rolls here.
Hey, a 22 is not bad.
Typical Luan coming in clutch with the random ass rolls that are just fucking great.
Versus
Only-
the 6s, I will roll for the rest of them.
All right. Now,
I'm sorry. How
no.
did I did not wind up doing it right with advantage?
Okay,
I'll
so
roll again for this time, but
no, don't do. Well, shit. Like, congrats, you won. Like, so Volta and Celerity notice that the creatures ahead of you, the guards, are wearing full plate armor, but there's a very strange modification. You can see that they have a kind of long. You can't discern what the material is made out of, but it seems to be a kind of translucent, pliant material in a tube is emerges from their armor around their forearm on their left arm. And they look at each other and go, oh, blood. That's what you call it. Everything is paid for with blood. It's what the ancient regime demands.
Sorry, go ahead, Ian.
Yeah.
Cajun buttons his plate mail. Blood. Oh, thank God.
I think I did miss something. Why do we care about these dragons still? I did miss that.
It's not the
Personally.
dragons. Valrune asked what the price of information is, and you've gotten
To who?
to the
the
guards.
guards.
And the guard said the price of information is blood. That is what
So
Time
we
out.
still have to get past the guards? We got past the dragons and now we have to get past the guards?
No, you don't.
No. Forgive me for taking over. Marta asks a brilliant question. Why do we care? And it is our choice. Do we care what an NPC thinks or says? Because from Marta's point of view, how do we overcome this challenge? Well, you're less than me, so I'll kill you, or I'm going to acclimate to your culture. And I don't mean to make it so black and white, but what she says isn't wrong. She's right. Why does the party give a shit? Maybe some of us do and some of us don't. So perhaps we should have an inner dialogue. Do we acclimate to the culture here to avoid future trouble, or do we just raffle stomp everything till we find something that raffle stomps the raffle stompers? What do we do?
You don't.
Why don't we just continue in forwards into the city and
Kindly,
ask somebody else about the
respectfully,
place
I
and not ask
fucking
what it
agree.
costs to
That's what I
ask?
want to do as
Yeah, they're not
well.
asking you. They're not asking you to fucking give blood right now. You just ask them, hey, how do you pay for shit? And they're
That
like, blood.
seems like what they were asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
like
And they're like,
a scam.
hey, how
It's
do you
like a
put? How do you?
scammy village.
Well, why don't you roll insight to see if they're fucking pulling one on you?
I
And
Does
will.
not appear so.
And to fully clarify what was going on, because there was that disconnection, the dragons are part of the guards there, but the whole time we were talking to the guards themselves, these humanoids.
Yeah, the dragons are actually asleep half the time. So,
Yeah,
But they liked everyone's little song and dance.
well, yeah, because
the
they're
guards
dragons.
did.
The
Yeah,
dragons are
and
also
yeah,
a sucker for theatrics. So,
yeah.
I'd imagine they get bored all day, yeah?
Yeah, they live like for like a billion years. They get fucking bored as fuck. They love hearing people's stupid jokes when they come up to this
I know
game.
They
you
love
can
their
only
throats.
touch your penis so much. They get bored. I'm sure.
First off, they would have a hemi peen, but we'll get into that later. like,
Uh,
all right. So let me see here. We're missing two. Actually, I have to roll Sky's insight check. So let me just do that. And wow. Yeah, nothing. Nothing for Sky. That was not one.
wait, what'd you say?
I said I rolled your insight check and you got a nat one. Sky.
He said figures. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay.
Fulta, give me your insight check if you're curious whether the whole blood thing is a scam or not.
Mm,
So Celerity and Volta, you can tell that they're not lying about the blood thing. You can see that each of them seems to have a kind of hookup where they can easily donate blood, and they delivered it with such sincerity and crispness. And the fact that they didn't try to extort you, they just told you, yeah, you pay for stuff with blood, made it seem like this is a common occurrence here, and it's so woven into their culture that to them it's just not an issue at all.
Uh, I look at my armor. Does it look anything like theirs?
It looks vaguely similar.
Okay.
May I remove a bracer and prepare to donate blood?
Well, you don't donate blood; you use it to pay for stuff. You're not buying
Can
anything
I?
here.
It's
we already
it's
paid our
it's.
tax.
Let's be honest. It's going to leave my body. Outside of that, I could give a fuck where it goes. I'm prepared to give blood.
Base.
I appreciate that. I will say that some of us have spells of illusion. Can we perhaps? Do we really have? I'm sorry. I apologize once more. Do we have to give these guards anything? I
No.
mean,
We already did. We
Nope, we
can
don't
I
owe them
stepping
anything.
inside of the village?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
about to walk in. The next scene is the inside of the village, which starts.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they were. Cajun just asked the question, "Hey, how do you pay for stuff?" Which just started into a very long tangent about their weird culture. like, oh,
which was important. We need to know.
I do appreciate, but I've had some whiskey tonight and I can't concentrate on their culture at the
oh
moment.
wow, that's so strange. It's so
Sorry.
unexpected. No one else is doing that today either. So, yeah, I know your sins. Oh, as you walk in, the guards say, "Oh, my deepest apologies, but the Emperor also commands that I hand you this brief pamphlet." and they hand you
Oh
each
my god.
a small piece of paper. This one, thankfully, is actually written um, in Infernal. And they tell you, by the hand of our illustrious Emperor, to you, be wary, heed our Emperor's commands, or face the penalties. And then they hand you each a very informative pamphlet about the 4 rules.
My character comments, "What in the Che Guevara shirt wearing, Hitler exalting bullshit is this?"
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong at all. What the fuck is this?
Sweet. I do. What are the 4 rules? What are they?
What are the 4 rules?
I put them in chat. They are: smile always, laughter is the best medicine, a frown is a prelude to sin, and do not go south of the city walls.
Kill me now.
The road here was south or southeast?
The road you took was to the north, so you entered from the north of the city. Ignore the weird placement.
That doesn't make okay, because we took the southern road.
No, but you took the southern route to the city, and there's more south of the city, so don't go south of the city.
I
What does
sidestep towards Martha, lean in, and be like, as one of the voices of reason, we should leave immediately because this sounds terrible.
You see a
But we
small.
With a
can still
smile, I
gather
say
things.
yes, but shouldn't we gather supplies?
I think the only supplies will be the surprise of being imprisoned for our enlightened ideals, but I don't disagree.
Wait. You want to go shopping at a place that I just explained you have to donate blood to buy things? Hell yeah.
Oh
Like,
wait, was that?
like,
Oh wait, I didn't quite put 2 and 2 together. Uh, you know, I'm not in the mood to donate blood.
you don't have to. Trust me, this place has rules, and they get weird. Like,
But we spent like 45 minutes getting into this goddamn village.
okay, all you have to do is just continue walking forward. Are we all prepared to do that? Like, are we all
Yes.
emotionally ready? Like,
Yeah.
Volta's gonna keep going inward. Like, she is here for information. She's gonna get it.
oh, another creepy thing. After you all read through the pamphlets and absorb the literature, the guards will go, oh, another thing. And they'll kind of lean in very menacingly and go, if you see anything strange, make sure to report it to the guard. And then they go back with a big smile and go, and enjoy your stay.
Eh.
It's like the Church of Scientology. I have to log off at 10, so I do have only like 2 more minutes here
Why do you have to log off at 10?
because I'm tired.
Can you give me 15 minutes, lady? Actually, how much longer do we want
I
to
can
go?
I can do 10:30. I can
Okay,
do 10:30.
30 more minutes, and then we lock, stock, and smoking barrels, gang. How's that sound?
I don't want to like pull out before like everybody's ready.
I don't know. It sounds like we took like quite an ordeal to try to get into the town. So it might be a stopping point once we finally get in. Like
I
when we make
agree.
those 10
I
steps.
agree.
I like how you
Plus,
still haven't
pulling
done
out
it.
is what to do. Yeah, let's go. Let's pull out.
Okay, so, oh my,
I think 10 is it, Ian.
oh my fucking god, we're gonna go
It's
for another.
8:58 Mountain Time.
Everyone's pulling out.
All right, we
I'm not.
based.
I'm not. I'm just saying that it
Based.
might take more than 30 minutes to walk 10 feet at this pace.
Okay,
I'm down to stop here because we fooled around and
no, we're doing 30 more minutes,
Ian
and we're getting into this.
committed the DM sin of I know exactly what the players will do. That's the first and foremost sin of every DM.
False.
And
I knew what you.
that is completely true, you
Cajun
motherfucker.
sounds thought. I knew exactly
Yes.
what you people were going to do in that room, and it was you were going to engage in very meaningful roleplay to establish the fundamentals of your character piece. So I got exactly what
I
I
hate
wanted.
when you're right, you
I
beautiful
know.
bitch.
You put a bunch of people in a fucking room, and stupid shit happens, and the stupid shit happens. So okay, now let's get on. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Timer. All right, you enter into the city. Like,
What do we see?
um, within the city of Hadar, you can see people humming, singing, dancing, and turtling through the streets, albeit with faintly pained smiles on their faces. You see a variety of flyers sticked upon poles and buildings announcing poetry readings and theatrical productions, an unfortunate improv comedy troupe showings, and a variety of other activities, some of which are artistically valid and others which are not. As you make your way through the city, entering into the main square, you'll see a slightly larger creature with chartreuse skin, wearing a very tall, kind of conical cap with a red gem on top. He looks out at the lot of you. He's wearing saffron robes in multiple layers. His hands are curled into the sleeves, and he looks at the lot of you with a smile that seems to be vaguely genuine. And he says, welcome to Hadar. It's always a pleasure to have strangers. I see that you have paid the tax and then more some. The Emperor will be pleased. I'll be glad to report that to him. Now, pray tell, may I be of any assistance to you? I adore greeting guests to our realm.
I'm gonna ask with a really big smile, who is the Empress Antoinette?
You see, he, for the briefest of microseconds, has a frown. And then he goes,
Mm.
and then he
To
goes
death
back.
with you.
Exactly. He goes back with, the Empress Antoinette is the most wonderful leader of Gujarat. It is the city a bit further to the east. She is the sister of the Emperor Parsifal. Um, Along with her and the Empress Genevieve, who rules over Mohenjo-Daro, they are the three of the dynasty, the ancient regime that rules this realm. They are our most steadfast leaders for quite some time. I actually can't recall a time when they weren't in charge. They're quite good at their jobs.
Very good.
That is wonderful information.
Indeed.
We see we are new to this to the town, and what are you celebrating?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. The Emperor
Indeed.
Parsifal loves his games. Um, as you actually find yourself kind of breaking your glance away from him, you can see past the buildings because you're in a kind of initial entry area. There's a bunch of buildings flanking you on either side, and they block the clear line of sight towards the center of the city. But you can make out in the distance what seems to be a very tall straw rendition of an elephant. And it seems to be about 200 feet away. And as he tells you, "Oh, I'm glad you're here," he looks back at the elephant and looks back at the lot of you. And it's like, "Oh, we're prepared for the great burning. Um, are you on the side of evil or on the side of good?"
What is the Great Burning?
Oh, every so often, the Emperor fashions together a facsimile of a creature made of straw, and we have the forces of good that prevent it from being burned, and
Time to go.
then there are the forces of evil that attempt to burn it. Are you on the side of good, or are you on the side of evil? It's very
We
important.
desire not to burn.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but the Emperor is quite insistent that people pick sides here. You know what's in the middle of the road?
That
What is?
armadillo?
The
Roadkill.
effigy of group separating. What is it?
Roadkill. So are you on the side of good, or are you on the side of evil?
I look at Marta nervously.
Ooh, I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on.
Gamora, come here, baby. Come here, sweetness.
Oh, also, I'm kind of shocked no one has said this, but there is a kind of manufactured pleasantness to him. If you would like to scrutinize that, you are welcome
We
I'd
to roll
love to do an
would.
insight.
insight.
Yeah, you are welcome to roll insight.
Boom, insight 26. What's good?
Let me roll for celerity. Oh God, again? Are you fucking kidding me, Sky? This is another not one. This is fucking whack.
Well, I guess Sky is indeed, even though he's trying to be perceptive, he is in fact as bored and unimpressed with this situation as I thought, which is fine because a vacant smile is like one of his default looks.
I mean, we both know what his problem is. He's finicking with his hair so much that he can't get a grip on what's happening around him, which I respect vehemently as an elf.
Powerful king. So,
I know you said elf, but my brain first registered it as a MILF and I was like, yeah, sure, okay.
I'll take that. That's a gender.
Why
I
not?
can I can occupy that niche.
Are
So,
you self-imposing in that statement or not? And I'm not asking for selfish reasons. He
What?
lied.
he
Just
lied.
gonna continue.
He lied
He
on the
lied.
recording.
Go ahead, Ian. I was teasing. Show him the recording. I apologize, Sky. I was doing it for fun. Sky, I mean. Go ahead, Ian.
Now again, are you on the side of good or on the side of evil? Do you protect
Uh,
the elephant or do you wish it harm?
Varun Dariel or Varun, pardon. What side did you choose?
Oh, forgive me, but I would never wish to harm anyone for any reasons out of protecting others or protecting self. So I desire that we not harm the elephant. He said in character, smarter than his role playing counterpart.
Oh, perfect. So you do. I can sense that you wish to defend the elephant from the forces of evil.
I will make
Myself
a full
personally,
statement
yes, I
and
make
say
no comment for my party. For their
I will say
desires
that
and their wills are their own.
Okay, so he looks expectantly at everyone else for an answer. What is everyone else's determination?
I don't believe in animal testing nor sacrifice. So I also am on the side of preserving the elephant.
Oh, perfect. I'm so glad to hear that. We find harming animals around here distasteful. It's not in furtherance of the principle of nonviolence.
Exactly. It's
And
not PC.
the rest of you, I'm sensing a lot of you seem to be quite the moral cadre. Does anyone else here wish to destroy the elephant?
Um, Real quick, what did the insight check achieve again? Like,
Oh,
what do we get from that?
You can tell that he's being overly cheery because he's masking a recent pain that has befallen him. Some tragedy has occurred, and he's being upbeat about it to mask the pain.
Okay.
Empathy is not a rollable trait in this game. Let me think.
I take
For
it.
this game, what do people get from participating?
Oh, the glory of winning. I mean, quite last year, the good prevailed over evil, as it has every year.
And has anything happened to either for not winning?
Kind of raises her eyebrow. And it's like, well, you'll look quite the fool until the next game. That's about it, really.
Okay. I would defend the elephant.
Ah, good. Seems you'll be on my team.
We'll be in good company.
What harm will come to us during this game?
What harm? I suppose you might scrape an elbow or two. I think last year they threw tomatoes, and they were rather rotten. It smelled very bad. That's about it, really.
I do like tomatoes, and he says this with just a gust of beautiful sincerity.
Oh god, I'm dying. So everyone wishes to defend the elephant? What about you, my strange furry friend? He's looking at you, Slurry.
I have no reason to wish the elephant harm, so defend it is.
Oh, perfect. Well, the game starts in 2 days. I suppose, meet me in the tavern in the early morning in 2 days, and I'll be sure to tell you how the game functions and give you some tips to get ahead on the forces of evil. They're quite tenacious.
That would be most helpful. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Oh, here's another thing too. How long have you all been traveling on the road?
It has been quite some time.
Now I'm saying this out of character. Like, think.
That's a question for you, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
We weren't sure how long it was. We just kind of went scene to scene.
Real hours, you know.
It was
count, maybe
several
4.
hours, and you recall easily
Okay.
4 to 5 hours to get to the city from the tower. And when you exited the tower, you all noted that it was high noon. Correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is still high noon.
I'm gonna guess we're thirsty.
I'm very thirsty, yes.
He looks at the lot of you and says, "Oh, you must have traveled from the tower. By all means, avail yourselves of the tavern. You can place it on my tab for the first round. I've eaten a lot of iron this week. I think I'll be fine."
And your name?
Oh, I'm the Thakur. Only Varu knows what the hell that means. It is the celestial word for baron.
Oh.
His name is Thakur Dorji. I will put it in chat because his name is fucking complicated.
Akontoshi.
Have we seen any bodies of water?
You notice that there's a bunch of rivers, but they lie to the south of this city. When you kind of did a kind of ocular pat down from the top of the tower, you can see this particular area where this city is, Hadar, only has that river running to the south, which then arcs to the southeast, and then seems to connect with a delta to the east, which connects to the other two cities of Mohenjo-Daro and Gujarat.
No chance. I'm sorry. Go on.
And there is a very large body of water to your north. You don't know if it's a sea or a lake, but it seems quite large.
So no chance of attempting to rig up or to prestidigitation up. No chance of getting drinking water just from out and about in public.
Oh, there's actually a small well with a pump about 20 feet away from you. The sign in Celestial actually says this on it, and I will send it to Varun. If Varun wishes to tell anyone what it says.
Wait, what's happening? Sorry.
My mic was muted for posterity reasons. What am I doing with Celestial? I tell the party. Tell them.
Okay, so the sign in Celestial says help yourself. It's just free water.
Help yourself. And I tell the party, I believe, given the culture of celestial beings, they're not like humans or dwarves or gnomes. I name every race but elves. What, I'm smug. He says they're not like other races where there's hidden meanings in their words. Their words are direct. If they say help yourself, they mean it. There's no sick design there unless the culture using their language means that. And that's the only chance you're going to take back on the bench.
Everything has been kind of mysteriously frank here. You can tell that there's no outward hostility. It is a drinking well.
Frank's better than Josh. Josh is a bitch. Frank, he's honest.
It's a well, and you're meant to avail yourself of its drink readily. The elephant is to your south, and you can see an arcing bend of street that goes to the east and the west towards a shopping center, and you can see that there's a very large building made of kind of onion domes with a variety of painted domes and marble frescoes and everything, which at outward glance looks kind of holy. It's on the only hill in the entire city. It is in pristine condition, covered in sprouting vines that seem to be bearing grapes and flowering blossoms. But it has no external iconography on it. There's no sign or anything else.
Ian, I'm so sorry, but I am tapping out. It's only 15 minutes till 10:30, but I think I'm at my
I will call it quits here.
limit.
We're gonna have to do when the hell we're doing it next. We can technically do a session near the end of this month or in
Can we
January.
do it earlier in the day? Is that possible?
Yeah, if everyone else can make it, that's really
On
good.
the right day, that's possible for me, yes.
Oh, as
I
soon as
can do
we.
earlier on a demo.
Okay, cool. As soon
What
as
was
we.
that, Lou?
Huh?
Oh, I can do earlier on a day that I'm off. I was just working today, so this was as early as I was able to do.
Yeah, it was later than usual because
Same.
we had to accommodate the world's most based person. So yeah. All right. So, well, I think we'll close it out there. You just got introduced to the completely innocuous village festival. There is no bamboozle. All you do is protect a giant elephant made of straw. There is no bullshit. That is it. It is just fun. like that,
Great.
Sure. Sure.
How about the day after Christmas? Tuesday, the 26th afternoon?
No.
I'm gonna have to. I will post all the days, and I am. Oh shit! I will make a calendar thing, and everyone just put in what fucking days work. I'll set it up right after we close out, and we'll do it that way because that's the easiest.
That's perfect.
All right, perfect.
Baller.
Can everyone post their emails in the server really quick? So I'm gonna have to send you an invite to that custom calendar, and I think that's good. All right. Well, congrats everybody. We're doing milestone leveling. You haven't murdered anybody yet, or done anything really outlandish, but you'll probably level up next session after you defend the elephant. All right.
Fantastic. Sounds.
All right. Thanks everybody. Make sure to
Thank
drop.
you, Ian. It's a lovely campaign so far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This
I'm
was
having
quite fun.
Yeah, you
Thank you,
welcome.
Ian, and thank you all for participating. I look forward to our next visit where I'll be more sober. But for my part, I
and
appreciate you
No
all.
need.
and
No
think
need.
and think of whatever obnoxious fucking group name you want. All right, take
Oh,
care,
I'm
everybody.
sure it will come
I
about when we're
refuse.
defending the elephant.
I
Yeah.
refuse because our group name will not be hinged on what I think, but what we all think together.
Based and red pilled. All right, take care, everybody. You sleep
Take
tight,
care.
everybody. Good job.
Yeah.